But Kyle killed the homeless guy, so.
Okay, how dead is dead?
I mean, he's
how much deader can you get from dead?
He's out the hospital.
I don't think
in the
he's
grave.
dead.
He's out the hospital.
In the grave.
If he's out the hospital, he's probably calling my insurance company.
So what happened?
Damn.
I don't even want to talk about it.
All right, welcome to episode number 25. Now we usually do not have Wollie Mopped's podcast the week of the tournament, but you know what? We got new headphones and we don't know how to act. So you can always hear me, and you actually heard that.
And you can hear me as well.
So you can always hear that, but if you're getting this, we'll probably post this closer to the weekend. So the tournament's probably already over by now. So congratulations to everybody that won.
No, fuck that shit.
Well, we won.
If
we won.
Yeah,
we won.
Yeah, you did.
Congratulations to us in the future if you guys win. If you didn't win, shame on you motherfuckers. Y'all did just shame and bastards who actually did win.
The hate is real.
Fuck you,
himself. I'm gonna have to listen to this after you lose the second.
I know I'm gonna fucking lose. I'm just gonna be sitting there like,
well, damn.
I'm gonna just berating myself. Yeah. You have no honor. No honor for you.
You have this honor.
Dishonor for
No
every
honor for
single
you.
I'm sitting just crying.
Oh, no, that is very.
It's the future, so we already know that Tekken had like 75 people show up to play.
That's fucked up. This is gonna be the one you listen to 15 years from now. Still losing the tournament.
Yeah, I'm gonna still losing the
Shame
tournament.
on you.
Just listening to it, berating myself. I'm gonna be playing tournaments with that in my ear.
Yeah,
that'd be in my ear, just telling me how much
You
I
are a
suck.
disgrace.
So speaking of tournaments, we got a lot of tournament news coming up. This Wollie Mopped, episode 25. We are actually in early discussions with should I say the name?
People. We'll
People.
Just
Yeah,
keep it
we're
people
about to say
right
we got big things.
We
popping
are
off,
in
y'all.
early discussions with 2 local shops in Daytona. That
About a horse.
that we to bring in a pretty big video gaming tournament to the area as soon as this summer.
Yeah.
So keep an eye out for that, and we'll get to the show. Sound good?
Sound good to me.
Works for me.
Do it.
All right, so I'm gonna go counterclockwise. I usually go clockwise. Will, what you been playing, man? How you been?
I've been doing good. I've been on that Smash like constantly. I still have yet to be playing. I brought it back. I brought back the Wii U today, and I've been just on that Smash. I tried to get back a
big
little
time.
bit. I tried to get back a little bit into Guilty Gear, but since I had been playing in a while, the skills are like.
Yeah. Is that online still
The skills
pretty
are
good?
lacking.
Online's still real good.
Getting better?
I mean, there's a lot of people still playing. And
Yeah, I
stuff
mean,
like
there
that.
is a lot of people playing
and
Guilty
there are
Gear.
people that are like wanting this to become bigger. And bigger.
Yeah, I might end up seeing a Guilty Gear World Cup coming up soon.
That'd
Who
be
knows?
something.
That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. We got filling in for King Legacy because he's doing whatever.
When is he not doing whatever? That's the question.
I mean,
That's a good point. When is he
I'm
not doing
I'm
whatever?
gonna give him a little slack because he might be doing club activity stuff. I'm pretty positive he's not.
Yeah.
But just in case he is,
on that one.
we got Kyle in the building, our token white guy. He should wear a token t-shirt.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, Kyle. What have you been playing, man?
Being a token black guy, I can't agree with.
But
that.
this is the place where we switch the dynamic on his head. Think about this. Think about how reverse is this. He's the token white guy on a podcast about video games with a bunch of black guys. When does that ever happen? That is like some Twilight Zone, Outer Limit shit, okay? But anyways, man,
crazy.
what you been playing? Playing anything?
I actually just got Call of Duty Ghost. I know I'm like a year
Oh, yeah, you were talking about that.
I'm a year behind.
So I was
but
like, yeah, he's like a year
it's
behind,
okay.
right? But yeah, you were telling me about squads.
yeah, I was enjoying it. I was kind of curious where the hell the zombies went because apparently they took zombies out.
You played Ghost, right?
For each one of the Treyarch ones is the ones they have.
They have the zombies. When Treyarch left, I figured that out on the way here. Treyarch's not in it, so now they've got a new, I guess, way to incorporate more with the game. So instead of playing zombies, they got this cool mode. It's called squads, and you can actually get your buddies to
You know what I
log
thought
in.
was very interesting about Ghost? They had that mode where you can like teleport, I want to say. You could slide and teleport to some other place, or
Not
somewhere?
exactly a slide. It's a tactical slide. As you're
Yeah.
sprinting, you press and
Yeah.
hold.
And there was a
crouch
mode in
button.
multiplayer where
Yeah,
you can
you
like, and you would slide into like a teleport thing and like go to another part of the map or something like that. It's
Haven't
pretty cool.
seen
I
that.
haven't seen that.
Yeah.
That might have been because I know they. You sure you're not talking about one of the older ones? Is
No,
that
it had to be
no,
Ghost. It had to be Ghost. Either Ghost or the new one that's out right now. But I'm
Haven't
pretty sure it was
seen it.
Ghost.
Either that or I haven't
'Cause
unlocked.
this is all-
I'm only
yeah.
level 19.
Yeah. 'Cause this is all exosuits right here. So you know.
Yeah,
So-
and in the new one, they're just releasing the zombie stuff as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
They got trailers for that.
But I heard it was a lot of negative. Well, it's always negativity around Call of Duty, and then everybody named Mama buys it. But I heard it was a lot of negative press. How many hours you put into it?
God, at least 15 so far.
And you're still playing the campaign?
Well, I'm on multiplayer
Good
stuff now,
job.
but about 15 hours in, I'm about halfway through the campaign. I've been
Okay.
switching back
So
and forth. Campaign's fun.
Is it?
It's keeping me occupied,
Oh,
but I take a break, play online, get used to squads and everything. There's another.
people are still playing online?
Yeah, there's still plenty of people online.
PS3.
Yeah. I won't switch to PS4. I am not ready to go to it just because that or Xbox One, simply for the fact that they're not backward compatible. That's
Not
my
backwards
own.
compatible.
That's my
Well,
only
we got
reason.
PlayStation
Well,
now.
there's not much. There's not much for it out just yet.
I mean, well,
there's not a lot.
if you can buy the remastered editions of the games you already have.
I know.
Well,
God, I don't know
Which was-
whether I'm happy about that or just really bothered
See?
by it.
him and I are on the same page. But I wouldn't mind getting one. I mean, I like all the new features and stuff it has, but I mean, you got to think about it. I've been PlayStation since I was little. For the one game that's coming out soon, that's an exclusive that I want, there's already 20 for Xbox. So
We'll speak on that in Microsoft in a little bit later. Tony
Yo.
Tony Pepperoni. Haven't called him that in a while.
Yeah, sure, I haven't heard that name in a while.
Tony Pepperoni.
What's the business?
What have you been, what have you been playing?
I mean, is it a secret?
he's in the middle of it right now.
So what video game?
What haven't you been playing?
What
What are you playing right now? It would be a better
trust
question.
me, trust me. Everybody at home knows what I'm playing right now. Shouldn't even
And
be
just
a
let
secret.
the audience know.
Just
for-
let the audience know for the
Marvel
what?
Contest of Champions.
This is week what that he's been playing this?
Let's just say
This
I
is-
lost count of
This
what
happened.
week This, is.
This happened before the
This happened
holidays.
before the
Yeah,
holidays.
this
So,
happened before the holidays.
so this has been going on.
So
for
you
like
know you
about
can't
a
bring
month
that to
and a
the
half.
tournament, right?
Obviously, I do.
I mean, cause we're not gonna get nothing done. I'll be like, Tony, you watching that game over there?
Yeah, man,
Who
I
won?
got
He's
it.
like, yeah. The guy
I'll be right
playing
over
on the
there.
left side.
Hold on, I'll be there in a minute.
It's like no, oh, god damn it.
And
Hey
now-
Tony, jump on stream. Tony's on stream
Just-
playing Contest of
You talking about
Champions.
it, and then Wolverine.
Yeah, man. And then
he
like he'll be doing the Tekken game. And be
Wolverine.
like, yeah, man. The man that looks like a girl on Tekken. He
Yes,
won.
Man, it
He
looks like a
won.
girl will take it. What
That's
the
a
hell?
lot. There's a lot of.
I know.
guys
That
who
was
look
the
like
point of
girls
that joke.
on Tekken.
Sorry, Tekken fans.
Damn.
But we got a Tekken girl that works at the video game spot. She says she's coming.
Okay.
I sent her a commercial on Facebook, so we'll see if she comes through
Right.
and if she's any good. On top of that, you know what I mean. So
For sure. But aside, playing Marvel Contest of Champions.
anything else?
And well, no, that's it. But I was gonna say, but I was just going to say that now I guess they're starting to add stuff on. So now they have this contest where you can get the opportunity to win Magic.
I'm sorry, it sounded like you said magic.
I did.
All right.
Magic is the sister of good old Pyotr Rasputin, also known as
Colossus.
And she is a magic user.
Really?
And
Mm-hmm.
I know Colossus, and I feel like I've seen his sister in like not in the comics, but in the animated show like once.
he saved her from the.
He was living with her, like hiding out for a while.
He was for a while, but how he got his power, how he figured out what his powers was by saving her
Saving
from getting
her, yeah.
hit by a tractor.
Huh.
He was like, no, and he threw himself in front of the tractor, turned on his power, and like the tractor crumpled almost like the dude did on his foot.
We have an interesting Marvel story. Not video game related at the moment, but an interesting Marvel story coming up pretty soon too. But I'm glad to see that you're liking it. I mean, we haven't posted. I mean, we've been posting so much stuff to the website. We must have posted like 16 videos in a week. Like Will actually. Let's give a little appreciation to Will right now.
Thank you.
Actually,
What are we giving appreciation to him for?
he
Just out of
posted
curiosity.
his own videos to the YouTube page.
Actually,
Well, in that case, then
I'm actually planning on
Get a
doing
round
some,
of applause.
yeah, you get a round of applause.
I'm actually planning on doing some more Let's Plays and stuff like that. Just
Yeah,
I got was it Infamous First Light?
Mhm.
I had to play. There's a couple other like indie
just
games
wanna,
that are free on there.
I want to just help you get some editing tools, and man, you'll be up in there.
Oh yeah.
So actually,
how's the Infamous
there's-
First Light?
I haven't played it yet. I'm
Oh,
waiting
you
to
haven't
play
played
it.
it.
I'm waiting to
Okay.
play it for.
So there's
for
actually
guys
going to be
on
somebody else
stream.
besides me to blame if you don't like the videos that are coming out. But no, you got some views. You got some views. You got some people
I just
watching. Got some comments too.
For me, I'm really rusty. I used to do a little bit of video editing back in the day. Just
Oh yeah,
for fun.
at one point, Will had more views on one video
Then we
than
had like at
as
all.
an entire page, and we had about 30 some videos at that time.
That was all just knowing what people wanted to see. That was
Yeah, yeah.
So
Me myself, I actually from not playing much or whatever the case is, I actually have been playing a lot of Dragon Age 2.
trying to catch up.
Trying hard to catch up, man. I finally it took me like 3 days to get back into it. Like I didn't know how to do my inventory. I didn't know how to change my weapons. I didn't know how to do moves. I didn't know the battle system. It just took me a while to get back into it. But once I got back into it, it was fun. I got Dragon Age Inquisition Game of the Year IGN just sitting up there, and I want to play it. I've actually played the first mission, and I was like, I gotta go back and play.
Yep.
I gotta go back and see what I missed, and I gotta feel like I'm not far from the end of the game, but it's so much content. It's like so much story, so much. Like that whole game is about you and your companions and the story and everything, and you can definitely see the technical limitations of Dragon Age 2. I mean, Dragon Age, which was a world-spanning thing, Dragon Age Inquisition, which is like one of the biggest open world, not open world. It's open world without being open world. It's just a very huge game and like massive Skyrim type game. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then you got Dragon Age 2, which is like this one city of Kirkwall, and that's it, and the mountains, and that's it. But it's fun so far. I brought this one chick into this dream world, and
Shit, I remember this.
Like, oh Lord.
I took this one trick into the dream world, right? And they were like, "Hey, make sure the people that are in your dream world or whatever are loyal to you or whatever the case is, right?" That whole in the words of Chris Brown, that whole wasn't loyal. She like the demon or whatever offered her a ship. Like she was like,
That
I
hoe
like
took that ship
She was
very
like, I
quickly.
like big ships. And I'd already smashed her too. This is the crazy part.
Ah.
And I killed her. She died.
Hey, be like, oh, you don't want to be loyal to me?
But I'm thinking like she was gonna come back. No,
No, that's it.
she's dead.
Gone.
It's like what?
There's your story for that one.
That's the epitome of a nightmare.
I'm thinking. I'm like,
Or real life,
I'm
depending
like,
on how you wanna look
I'm
at
like,
it.
oh
There
shit,
you go.
she's really dead. What the fuck? But anyway, so that was crazy. If you remember last week, or maybe not last week, a couple weeks ago, Tony was saying that he had never played a Devil May Cry game, which was ludicrous from this guy. I mean, so
Who plays Bayonetta?
yeah, like,
Like,
how
that
have
is-
you never played?
Devil May Cry? If
Like,
you're in
Well, it's
Bayonetta.
I'll put this. It's
If you
not that,
love Bayonetta, how have you? How do you going through life without playing Devil May Cry? It's crazy.
It's not that I haven't wanted to play Devil May Cry.
The opportunity.
I just never got the interest up to want to play it. Does that make sense?
No,
No, it
because
really
because
doesn't.
Devil May Cry was the first game like Devil May Cry.
Yeah, it literally is a trope.
I mean, it's you had like Ninja Gaiden, you had like Shinobi, you had like another couple other games that were like that, right?
Right.
And then you had Devil May Cry, which like took that stuff to the next level.
Mm-hmm.
And then from that, you had the new Ninja Gaiden games that came out that you like, and they all originated from the original Devil May Cry, which was actually a botched Resident Evil game that
Yep.
never came out.
They wanted to make a Resident Evil. I forgot who it was that was like, no, this no. And Capcom basically shut it down and turned it into something else.
And it is like so. I got the remastered. HD version, which is all three Sorry about that, guys. Which is all 3 of their original games: the PlayStation game remastered, the 1 and 2, and then 3. It was on PS2. I want to say.
Yeah, 1, 2, and 3 were all on PS2.
Yeah, they were all on PS2.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I thought Devil May Cry 1 was on PS.
No, they were all on PS2.
They're all on PS2.
Yeah, they were all
Well,
on
it looks amazing. The remastered version. I mean, the remastered version not like anything. It's not like upper res graphics or anything like that. It doesn't look like Halo remastered and all of that. It
Yeah,
looks like
it's just
it looks like the PS2, but it's HD.
Yeah.
And I started playing it, and it is pretty freaking amazing for a game that old to be that good. Still, like I wanted to give you a chance to play that as well. I also bought Tony. I guess it was in Tony's mode right now.
He bought you
must,
gifts.
must be Christmas for you.
Mhm.
I bought games that he would like. I also bought Dynasty Warriors, Gundam.
Okay.
Oh, you bought Dynasty Warriors.
I was
Gundam.
like,
What?
Dynasty Warriors.
his head went
yay.
down.
And then I heard Gundam. I was like, yay.
Yeah. See now, me and Will could both say that. We definitely like Dynasty Warriors Gundam.
I'm a Gundam fan. I played 3.
Gundam 3 is the
I
best
played
one.
3. I'm a big Gundam fan. I can't wait for the next Dynasty Warriors Gundam to come out.
Do you know when it's coming out?
I think sometime the end of this year. if I'm not
Oh,
mistaken.
you know what that means. Gotta get it.
I'm wanting a actual true Gundam game to come over here, not just.
But
Dynasty
they said 3
Warriors.
has its own story.
I want a Gundam game, like the Gundam Unicorn game that was supposed to come over here, but didn't because it got fucking stuck in fucking Japan. You want to bring it over to the goddamn States?
I mean, they didn't even finish that series though.
Yep,
That series
they
is still
finished.
ongoing.
Nope, they finished.
Is
Finished
it?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was actually a novelization, and then they did a OVA of it. So they
yeah.
finished it. They finished that like the beginning of last year.
Yeah, I was looking for it because I've seen the Blu-rays, but I haven't seen
Oh
that
my
one.
god, it's amazing.
What
story.
basically that game was online for like $40 some odd dollars still the third
Yeah.
one,
Yeah.
and I got it for like 10. So I was like,
Sweet.
one good thing about
Wheeling and dealing.
one good thing
Yeah,
about
still.
one good thing about the old console generation going to shit is the fact that you can get those old games for dirt ass cheap.
Yeah.
Well, not
If you know
all
where
of
to
them.
go.
You gotta, I mean, I know for a fact there's still like a Marvel's Capcom 2 game that's still going for like 50.
And that's the one for Dreamcast.
Yeah.
Shoot,
Well,
Dreamcast,
I
PS2.
remember when the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 game was like $70-$80
Yeah.
because they had stopped production of
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
And man,
yeah.
I was so mad at myself when I got rid of it. I was like, damn it!
Me too.
I don't think I ever got rid of mine. I think I just played it till it broke.
Damn.
Like yeah, like I literally,
Like damn.
I literally played till it broke. Till I broke my Dreamcast.
Yeah.
Another thing, if you see those 2 controllers on the floor right there, it's because they are pieces of shit. And the battery packs and
Well,
the
damn.
buttons stopped working on them.
Tell us what you really think.
So
Well, I think
so
you just
now
did.
so
I think
now
you
I'm
just
like
did.
so now I'm like I need 3 new 360 controllers. So I mean it's been a crazy game week for me. But fuck all this shit. Let's get to the stories you want to hear about. All right, first up in the stories you need to hear about. You need to hear about this one. So it's not video game related, but it might prove some crazy video games down the line. Marvel is killing everybody.
Well, you sure,
Marvel
are you
Comics
sure about
is-
that? I mean, Deadpool killed like damn near everybody.
Well, Deadpool is actually going to be one of the characters who's dying. They already killed off Wolverine.
They
Hold on.
already killed off Wolverine. Yeah.
So what is Deadpool gonna come back from the future or something to kill Deadpool?
We don't know exactly the details of it, but they're having a crossover event with the 616 universe, which is the mainstream Marvel universe.
Yep.
And the Ultimate universe, which came out in the late 90s.
Ultimate
early-
Spider-Man, all that stuff like that.
Oh yeah, the Ultimate. I used to have one of the first Ultimate things because I thought
Yeah.
it was gonna be the next big thing, and it really wasn't. It kind of sucked. But they're fusing the wars together, and they're calling this thing the Secret War, which I'm kind of like, didn't we already have a Secret War?
This is the Secret War that
Yeah,
was
we had
secret
a- yeah,
from
we
the
had a
Secret
Civil
War.
War.
Yeah.
No. We had the Secret War with Spidey getting his the Secret Wars, where Spidey got his black suit.
Now.
the black suit.
All these universes are going to combine and oh my gosh, people are texting me. So all
Somebody's
these
popular tonight.
you know who it is.
Hey, somebody's number one.
Somebody is number one.
So, despite that, all these are going to crash into one mega universe, and that universe going henceforth is going to be the Marvel Universe canon.
I'm bothered by this. I really am. Because it seems like they're doing the same thing
New 52?
that New 52 is, and New 52 is now trying to like backpedal on some of their stuff with the.
But DC's been doing this for DC's always done stuff like this.
Well, they try to keep up with whatever generation is going at the time. So,
Exactly.
I mean, you've had the Crisis, Infinite Crisis,
on
Final
2 Earths,
Crisis, 52, now New 52,
Infinite Crisis on 2 Earths.
Infinite Crisis on 2 Earths. You've had all these different. Reiterations.
But Marvel
stuff.
hasn't really done that.
No,
This is their first.
This is their first like big jump. They tried to do it with just throw it on the floor. They tried to do a little something with the Marvel now, trying to get their stuff more integrated with their movie universe.
Yep.
With this,
Disney got Marvel fucking up.
Yeah, the Ultimate Universe was failing. These past few years, it hasn't been getting the sales that they've been wanting, and not well. Main reason for that is they killed off like all of their every time they have a hero, they like kill him off in that thing. I mean, they killed off Wolverine, Captain America, Wasp. I think they killed off majority of the X-Men.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're just killing people
Sentinels.
off.
Now,
No, it wasn't Sentinels.
I know.
Sentinels.
I just felt like saying that.
It was Sentinels called Disney. Anyways,
Damn,
the reason we don't say this because X-Men, of course, Fox owns the rights to all mutants. Do you think that Marvel could be doing this this reboot, if you would, to try to get some of their properties back by force?
No doubt at all.
Like, so, like, if they're killing off some of these properties and like they're merging all these worlds, they can not call them mutants, but still have the characters in the Marvel movies and not call them mutants.
How they're trying to do some of this is one of the talks is they might be actually Inhumans instead of mutants now.
Which I called quite a while ago.
The getting rid of the X-Men stuff like that. The first firing shot for that was retconning out Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver from being Magneto's children, which I thought was like, wow, guys.
So
we're really stretching.
We are going to take our stuff back by force.
Yeah. And I mean, Sony sounds like they're trying to actually make deals and stuff like that.
They're trying to make deals, but I don't think
know.
Fox wants to let go of mutants.
The mutants, they've had mutants since like what, the 90s,
and it's been a big cash seller. It's always been gold.
Yeah.
There hasn't been one non-big selling mutant X-Men movie. There's been bad X-Men movies.
Oh yes.
But there hasn't been one that hasn't sold well at the box offices.
Yep.
So this is Disney. In my opinion, this is Disney's way of saying, "Fuck you, Fox. We want our shit back."
I don't know if Disney's really doing anything. I kind of feel like they're keeping their hands out of everything. They're kind of like, Marvel, here's money, do what you want. And Marvel's kind of like, money.
Excellent.
Money.
Excellent. But no, I mean, definitely. And I think that their license with the new licensing, they're licensing out some of these titles to developers. And since I think Marvel said that they're not going to make movie tie-ins anymore, way to go, Marvel! You finally figured that one out.
Yep.
Because Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions was such a great game.
If you got no Spider-Man games, the last Spider-Man open world game was, what was it, Web of Shadows for Shattered Dimensions? I played the crap out of Web of Shadows to death, and then I was like, Shattered Dimensions, Spider-Man, yeah! Oh, this is not what I
thought it was going to be. Exactly. I mean, Marvel hasn't came out with a good game, a good non-fighting game in forever.
Well,
Activision was fucking the shit up.
Activision was doing
Sega
okay.
fucked the shit up.
Sega, we're not going to talk about Sega. Sega's just, in general, just
fucking up.
And Capcom was the only one who did their stuff
justice.
Yeah.
I mean,
pretty much.
But now nobody has the rights to use their stuff anymore.
So they're taking a page from Batman.
World,
They're taking a page from Batman and saying, you know what, we can put out a good game. It doesn't have to coincide with the actual movie for people to buy it. No shit.
We should have known that
from the fucking get go.
I mean, but still, with like Spider-Man, Sony owns Sony's. Marvel doesn't want to make a Spider-Man game because they're kind of like, eh.
Yeah.
And Sony still has their hands in it, so they're still working. I think they still can do stuff with Activision with Spider-Man as long as it's movie related.
Activision, that's a whole nother subject.
Yeah.
But hopefully we get some good Marvel games coming up soon. All right, next up in the story you should have heard about, we're talking CEO Evo game tournaments, the big ones, the big boys. One of them, of course, in Florida. One of them, of course, in
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas. And the games have been announced, haven't they?
Yes, they have.
What will we be watching the greats play this year?
Of course, you're gonna have your Ultra Street Fighter 4.
Of course, of course.
Ultimate Marvel. Can't have a tournament without.
When's Marvel?
Yeah. Super Smash on the Wii U.
Of course.
You're also gonna have Guilty Gear Xrd making its first appearance at Evo this year.
And that's pretty big.
Killer Instinct, which they're doing big.
Killer Instinct
big
Cup.
stuff with big
Yeah, I can't wait. Can't wait.
Of course, MKX.
MKX will
Why
be
not?
there because this is in June, right?
Yeah, this is in June.
So MKX comes like April.
So that'll give people
That's gonna be fun.
roughly a month
about-
and a half, 2 months.
But you know the pros have been playing this game already, I think.
I didn't do that. Next one's gonna be Super Smash Melee. Actually, gonna have Melee on.
All right.
And last but not least, Tekken 7 Arcade.
So no Project M this year.
No Project M.
Whoa, Project M got the boot to Super Smash Brothers.
I'm thinking. Also Persona 4 Ultimax as well. I actually have an Ultimax there.
My next purchase.
Ultimax?
Yeah, gotta get it.
I'm thinking with Smash, the Wii U version is actually
Superior.
really good. I
mean, what can you say? It's really fucking good.
The characters feel a little different. Like
Yeah.
this time around, I'm not feeling Fox too much. Like
Really, you've been a hardcore Fox fan since the beginning.
since the first one. So
Yeah.
I'm kind of like.
But there's so much.
Playing-
There's so much. There's so much variations. Like there's so many people to choose from. Who are you feeling right now?
I've been flipping back and forth between Shulk and actually I was playing.
Shulk is very diverse.
Yeah, you can't govern his ranges really well.
Yeah.
Just because he has his initial hit and then the laser blade thing comes out, which also extends the range of the hit. And I was playing a little bit with Luigi last night. And I was actually like, having fun with Luigi.
Really? Nobody says that ever.
Yeah.
Hey,
Even in Super Mario games, nobody said Luigi.
I give
Even-
Luigi love. Luigi
even-
is my boy.
Even Luigi's princess doesn't say I enjoy Luigi.
Hey, that is fucked up. Daisy loves Luigi.
on the times when she's not fucking Mario.
Yeah, pretty much. There we go.
Yeah.
No, that's fucked up.
good luck.
That's fucked up.
Even guys like yeah.
But
and Luigi doesn't even blame her. He's like, yeah, I know.
I'm actually surprised.
Not a big
He
deal.
was like, hey, it is what it is.
It's my brother.
She comes out of the bedroom.
He's like, woo. It's like, are you ready to go? Like, wait a minute. I gotta take a bath in some vinegar.
Poor Ouija.
Only the freaks know what I'm talking
Poor
about.
Ouija. Stop that pussy. Back.
That's what we call ouch.
That's what she said.
Tekken 7
Pretty much.
actually is something that kind of sort of surprising me.
Yeah, because when is the release date for Tekken 7? I don't believe it
You
comes
don't have
out.
an official date for it.
Yeah.
The official date for the Japanese arcade release is in March of this year, I believe.
Of this year.
They're actually going to have arcade. It's not going to be
So I mean,
the actual
gonna be-
like console game.
so are they going to be playing with arcade sticks? Or are they going to be sitting at an arcade?
I think it might be an actual arcade system,
That
or
would be- that'd be
a
amazing.
variant system of some.
Yeah, I'm thinking they gotta have some sticks. They gotta have because most time we're looking at people playing sitting down
Yep.
with the stick on their lap, and you know what I mean they're playing the game. But standing
Last-
up, that'd be pretty amazing to see.
Last year they had when they played Street at I think it was at Evo as well. It might have been CEO. They had Street Fighter 2. Little Street Fighter 2 casuals thing, and they had
I did see
actual
them.
like
I did
fight
see them
stick
stand-
tables.
yeah,
so
exactly, yeah.
they might have something like that.
Well, they have I've seen the one where they have the big screen TV like you know TV screen like you're sitting down, but you're standing up at this podium.
Yep.
And the podium had the fight sticks, so it was kind of like had the sticks where they were fighting on. It wasn't fight sticks; it was like arcade sticks, whatever. But you had like a good distance between where they were fighting and where they weren't.
So it was like,
You know, there's
like
some pretty
projection stuff.
exactly.
Cool.
You know what I love about Evo and especially CEO. I gotta give CEO the props. They have. It seems like Evo's about that cash. I mean, no doubt about it. It is the undisputed heavyweight champion of fighting games.
It's the championship.
It is the
everybody has like been playing all the little tournaments and stuff all year to get to.
CEO has a little bit more dramatics.
Oh yeah.
Like in CEO, like you'll be playing in an actual boxing ring.
Oh yeah.
Like they had, like one of the I remember they were doing Street Fighter. Like the finals was in like an octagon. Mm-hmm. And like it had a cage. And when they went inside to play the game, the cage came down on them.
So they kind of give you like the real feel of
it.
Let's make you think.
If the pressure isn't on it before that situation, the pressure is at an all-time high.
On as the cage is coming down.
Like there's no way in the hell you can get out of the cage.
Like literally,
you kick somebody's ass or you get your ass kicked.
Like literally, the lights are on and they're fucking bright.
Oh yeah.
You know what they're all thinking right when that cage comes out? Like, really, guys, is this necessary?
Like really.
I'm just playing. I'm playing Street Fighter.
Like, what if I gotta take a piss? Like, what if I gotta take a piss, man? Come on.
But then you look at the guy who's playing next to it, and he's just like, "Yes, go time."
Yeah, you know, there's that one guy.
He just has that devil stare, just like
time now. It's on. And you're like, "Holy crap! I might not make it out this thing." But yeah, I'll have to intimidate somebody because I'm pretty sure they're better than me.
I've been looking at a lot of the different smaller tournaments and stuff like that, and just the community that they have between each other. And you see it in the bigger tournaments when the groups go together and stuff.
And
like
they played each other, and they play each other all year, and they know each other's strengths and weaknesses. And usually this guy beats this guy, and you know, like that matchup when the two people know each other and they've been playing a while. It's really like a mind game. Mm-hmm. And you catch somebody on a good day. Get somebody on a bad day.
Yeah,
exactly. You know what I mean?
That's like seeing the four of you, right?
Yeah.
You guys in King Legacy, right? Mm-hmm. You guys going out playing together as friends at each other's houses. You guys end up in the final four.
Which often
you two got to battle whoever, and then and ends up being
serious.
Will and Rick.
Serious.
It's like
bitch,
you going down.
Yeah, it's serious at that point. It's all serious.
Everybody hates playing Tony except me.
No, I don't hate playing Tony. I've learned from playing Tony.
Yeah.
It's just my skills have declined greatly over the years because I haven't been playing fighting games.
Now King Legacy hates playing me.
Yeah.
He despises it. Like,
I just get
John
mad.
hates playing me for some reason too.
One day.
Like in certain games, but in tournament play, it's different with me and Tony. In tournament play, and Tony knows me to be like this way, not only in fighting games, in pretty much everything.
Anything.
I can play like ass. I'm talking about like
just like pure unadulterated, just like I've never played this game before a day in my life.
Like
ass.
Whether it be pool, whether it be fighting games, whether it be cards,
it's okay.
I can play like ass in a game that we're just. But when the pressure is on, I turn into a completely different competitor.
Yeah, you turn into a hustler.
Yeah, then he hustles.
Yeah, let's put money on the next one. You.
He's like, man, I'm just gonna beat you. Damn. Why am I pulling $20 out my pocket?
Usually, I'm that person. I play as well as I have to. I play as well as the person that's playing me is playing, and a little bit better than them to beat them. But I never go all out. Tony doesn't care. Tony doesn't give he don't give two fucks if you've never played this game before. If you've never even seen a controller before.
No honor.
Like Tony plays every game like it's $50,000 on the line.
I don't know. I've always wondered, like, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I don't know.
Because I mean, after all the years of getting my ass beat, I started learning stuff and I started putting stuff together and stuff like that, and I just tried to get better. So in my head now it's like I gotta play somebody better than me, and I'm talking even if they're like kicking my asses across the screen.
Yeah, you're learning stuff.
I play example of that is playing Smash online.
Yeah,
I'll play 1v1 for glory and I will get destroyed, but I'll keep playing.
No, I've always been of the. I mean, don't worry, I got my ass kicked by many people myself. Cousins and whatever whatnot, but I've always found it better when the fighting game community as a whole is a very easy community to get discouraged from. Like, we don't really like pussies that much, and I say that in a way. I mean, like pussy, but I mean like when I pussy.
Yeah, we like pussy, but we don't like pussy.
I didn't say his name out loud for a reason.
Because
so goddamn it,
somebody
I'm trying
that,
to be good.
Somebody that will be definitely a CEO and evil.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's just raping everybody.
Hold on, wait. Before we
You may
continue,
have
why
crossed the line.
I know what y'all talking about.
You know who we talking about. We can't say the name.
I'm sorry to the person who we're talking about. I want to apologize.
For raping everybody.
I'm pretty sure you crossed the line.
I didn't.
No.
The person we're talking about crossed the line.
No, the guy we're talking about crossed the line.
We'll show you afterwards.
Hey, it's his fault. He brought it on himself.
All right.
But basically, like if you can't take an ass whooping in a fighting game, like if you are a sore loser, or even if you're a sore winner, even more, you can really discourage somebody from just fighting games in general, like not wanting to play no more, or not wanting to even like be a part of the scene anymore. And really, it's a lot of learning that could go on if you just ask somebody, hey man, you're really good at this game, let me see about playing you, or like if I like to play people and see what their skill level is, and then like be like, hey man, that was cool, how'd you do that? Da 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 da. And some people are like, man, I learned this game myself. You need to learn it yourself.
And to your point, I think that's why I kind of approach video games the way I do.
Yeah.
Because me being the oldest, there weren't too many kids that I dealt with growing up that played video games.
I'm the same way.
So so for me, I got my kicks out of playing fighting games, and when I actually found somebody that did play fighting games, I figured all the training that I had building up to it was for that moment for me to go ahead and go in.
But instead of looking for somebody who could play fighting games good, I look for somebody who just like to play fighting games. Help them get better than me. Help them get better than me. Show them all the tricks I know. Right. That makes me have to get even better. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, in a tournament mode, you know that I turn into
exactly.
I turn different. You know?
That's just because you try to hustle
mode is
people.
on.
I mean, like tournament from casuals, I'm a different player. And so Legacy really hates playing me in Injustice.
You think you are?
I mean, Will doesn't really like it that much either.
I'll play it though. I'm not afraid to play it.
But no, Will is my witness. So before Omicron, we were practicing hard with Flash. Mm-hmm. We were going in with Flash, and me and Will played a couple casuals, and Will was trying to get this combo off, and we were like trying like hell to get this fucking combo off, man. But I mean, when I saw Will at tournament, it was combo cross up combo death. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta respect that. You know what I mean? But I just feel like you gotta. It's a wonderful thing. It's if you like any kind of chess or checkers type me versus you type gaming. Once you learn the button, once you get your character down to a point where you know every move that this character can do, like it's more of like an extension of you more than just like a character you're fighting with. It's beautiful. You know what I'm talking about, Tekken guys. You know what I'm saying? Like Tekken guys know especially. Yeah. Tekken guys know everything. Well, Tekken the guys know how to get to the ring outs. Like they know the square foot of the range and everything. You know what I mean?
Well, the thing about Tekken is such a small community
and technical people. Tekken is technical.
Oh, very technical. I mean, when you have like over 100 moves for one character, you will learn to pick what moves you're good at, how to use them, and what situations to use them.
I wonder what the Tekken pot is going to be. Because Tekken is just kind of like grandfathered into the fighting games, so people play it, and people that are really passionate about Tekken are really passionate about Tekken. But we saw a Street Fighter that had like a $60,000 some dollar pot. We saw a Blast Blue
that was freaking
that had like $100 and some $1,000 pot. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to this with the resurgence of Tekken and with the different fighting game mechanics that they got in place. Do you think the pot's gonna be high? Is it gonna be a high entry level? Are people gonna be interested in Tekken again?
Depends on who puts the money into the pot.
I'm saying like if there's never like 500 Tekken participants. It's usually in the mid 2s to 3s.
Yeah.
But with the new interest in Tekken, do we see those numbers spike?
I don't know.
Or is Tekken. It don't matter what the fuck they do.
Tekken's
Tekken. You know what I'm saying?
It has its seat in fighting games, and I think we might see some different stuff with Tekken 7.
I think so.
So, it's not dead. It's far from dead.
Will you say that once the game's been out a year, we'll see? And so maybe not this Evo, not this CEO, but the next.
Yeah, probably not this one because of the fact that
Tekken
7 is coming out this year.
Tekken is Tekken.
But I do
Tekken.
I do feel like come next year, come Evo and CEO, I feel like Tekken 7 will probably have that hype built up around it.
I think that Tekken 7 looks good. I want to play it. It looks like a new game. I think Bandai did a great job with freaking Smash Brothers. Give me a good Soul Calibur game, and we are good.
There you go. Soul Calibur's good.
Yeah.
But
Soul Calibur ain't been good since Soul Calibur 2.
But like I said, I've played Tekken enough to the point where I know that
it's not for you.
Tekken's Tekken. That's what it is. You can come out with Tekken 15. It's Tekken.
It's Tekken.
That's how I feel about it.
We'll see pretty soon.
We'll see if it spikes or not.
What do you think will be the game that you watched for the most?
Street Fighter. I would say
he would say that.
I want to say MKX.
I'm saying MKX here.
I'm not gonna say,
now do you think they'll actually have it?
Yeah.
Oh, they're gonna have MKX.
Oh,
they're gonna have MKX.
And as similar as MKX is looking to Injustice.
Right.
I don't know if it's going to be as big of because I remember when Injustice first came out, and I remember when was first at Evo, and I remember when Mortal Kombat 2009 was at Evo for the first time, and both it's like they had a presence, but since they were still so new and people were still trying to get used to it, it was like okay, they're there. But Street Fighter, I have to say it's going to be Street Fighter for a certain group and Smash for a certain group.
Oh, definitely Smash. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
So,
definitely.
I mean, those are going to be the big ones. Guilty Gear's not going to have, I don't think, too many people that are going to be playing it.
I think the same people playing
Except
Guilty Gear are the same people playing.
Except you.
Except
I think the same people playing Guilty Gear are the same people playing Blast, the same people playing Persona.
You were supposed to throw that thing.
I did, and it came back. The same people playing
That's
Persona.
not
and
true.
everything.
Well, you were
I
supposed
disagree
to
with that.
at least
It had
keep it
gravitated
on
somewhere
silent.
else, and it somehow magically appeared back where
Yeah,
it's
you're
supposed
supposed to at
be.
least keep it on silent. Come on, man.
Mia problems. Anyway,
It's not like we're being professional right now.
No, no.
Right. You know what I'm
This
saying?
is-
It's a podcast for crying out loud.
We're okay.
You know, we're just
Have a
we're just
after the
chopping it up
podcast, I
amongst the
guess.
fellas.
Oh,
Some
good
random
Lord.
noises. That's all right.
Yeah.
It happens.
MKX
Okay,
finishing
MKX is
style
gonna be good.
Yeah.
on Mia.
Oh God.
Yeah.
We're going off topic.
Hey.
Part of me
We're
is
going off
hoping that you
topic.
edited
Yeah,
that part out.
we're getting way off topic here, guys. We're getting way off topic.
We're not breaking off
Eh,
into tangents
yeah.
here.
Anyways, I really think that those two games, Street Fighter and Super Smash, are going to be the big ones
Yeah.
here.
Can't wait for Street
Ultimax,
Fighter,
I don't think it's going to have that big of a following. Tekken, it's Tekken. And I think people are more going to be interested in playing the new one and seeing how it works and seeing how.
Right.
I mean, the Blast Blue was probably the best, most entertaining matches at Evo last year.
I'm actually surprised they're not having a KOF one this year.
Ooh, you're right.
KOF
Fighters.
So I mean,
I know. It's boy. You think you long suffering with Tekken?
Oh, yeah.
KOF fans are. I mean, they were there last year.
yeah, they had the KOF matches as well.
Yeah.
They had KOF there last year.
Yeah.
So, KOF doesn't have as big of a following in America
As Tekken.
like Japan. Tekken, same thing. It has a slight following here, but not nearly as big as you would find like fighting games in general. We have the biggest fighting games that we have over here are really Street Fighter and Smash, and some people don't even want to consider Smash as an actual fighting game.
You guys have just this year got me over to Smash. Like it took a long. It's been a long road to get me to where I could say Smash is an actual fighting game.
When you see,
It's just different. It's just so different, though.
Play when you see the professionals play, when you see people who
Yeah.
are real serious about the game play, seeing how they move and seeing some of the stuff they do to people, some of the humiliating things they can do to themselves as well as other people, it changes your perspective totally on.
But it's a different style of fighting game.
Yeah. It's not like you're basically like hold back to block or hold this button.
Yeah,
to block or whatever.
it's so different. It's so many different things in it. I mean, and it's competitive and it's tough.
Oh yeah,
It's hard to do. It's hard to play.
Very.
It looks like
Very
anybody
hard.
can be good at Smash. Like Smash is a kid's game. But it's actually competitive.
I like Smash. I started playing PlayStation All Stars because of that.
Yeah, that was another one that
King,
came
Smash,
out.
and I'm like,
King
ah.
Legacy got on that too.
I like PlayStation All Stars. I'll play that every once in a while with a buddy of mine.
Yeah,
That gets
there's
competitive.
still
It's real competitive.
And until I want to say 3 months ago, they were still updating that game.
yeah.
I don't know if they still are, but they were still updating like that game.
Wow.
PlayStation All Stars. So that's something that could come back.
I don't ever think it's going to be as strong because
No.
in my opinion, PlayStation was kind of late to the game on that one.
Yes, they were.
Yeah,
And,
and
uh,
by
they
that
were.
by that time,
But-
by that time, Nintendo also had
I'd love to
made it
see-
so huge
Same
that
idea.
anybody else that tried to
know what?
follow up on it really wouldn't have the same success.
But I think there's a place for PlayStation All Stars in the fighting game community and just in gaming
There is.
community in general. But you know what I
There
would love
is.
to see? Excuse me. You know what I would love to see? Speaking of Smash type games,
Xbox All Stars.
no, because you got Master Chief and that's it. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
No,
Crackdown.
you got Master Chief, Crackdown guy who could be anybody.
Viva Pinata.
I think that's
you got
doable.
Viva
That could be
Pinata.
doable.
You got rare characters. You got rare
you got
characters.
Blinks the Cat.
You got Blinks.
Now I would pay to play with Blinks the Cat.
You got the Gears of War characters.
Yeah, you got to give us characters.
I don't know. I think that could be possible if they do something like that.
No, Power Stone game.
Ooh,
There you go.
Power Stone was yeah. Now that would be something.
That's a
Power Stone game.
that's a
And-
oldie, that's an oldie but goodie.
A Power Stone game in the vein of Super Smash Brothers.
So without the 3D aspect to it, but where it's
Yeah.
if we were fighting on 2D plane,
Mm-hmm.
that'd be interesting.
I think that could be awesome.
I don't know, but what made Power Stone was the fact that you could like run around. And
But,
stuff.
and the level transitions
Oh,
and
yeah.
everything else like that. I mean, if they could build an arena that, I mean, we got to see how this what's this game we got coming out on Xbox? They used to be the old card game. It's like you can run around.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That they announced at last E3.
Yeah, I know.
Xbox has got a lot. Xbox has got a lot to prove at E3. I mean, not as much as PlayStation as far as software is concerned, but like, if both companies are to be believed, I was reading this thing on online. They were talking about DirectX 12
Mhm.
and how this is going to basically just change the game. Basically, both these systems weren't supposed to come out until 2015.
Yeah.
Long story short. So the reason why we see so many crashes in games, the reason why we see so many fucked up launches is because these games are supposed to bake for another year.
Yep.
And by
Gotta make that money, man.
exactly. So we should start to see the good shit. The games that came out this year were the games that were good that could come out this year, but didn't necessarily have to.
Oh, and there's some good shit coming.
Oh yeah.
We got a lot of good stuff to talk about.
He's talking about Street Fighter because you know.
Obviously.
No, not Street Fighter. We got some good shit to talk about if we're gonna start talking about Xbox stuff.
Well, yeah. My number one game still that I'm most excited for in 2015. I hope it comes out in 2015. Remedy's Quantum Break.
There you
I
go.
think they might be surprised and it gets pushed back.
I wouldn't be surprised if we get pushed back. It's Remedy. The same
point.
guys that made Max Payne.
No,
The same
good
guys that made
Alan Wake.
Alan Wake. Remedy has never made a bad game,
It
and
just take forever to bring it.
but it's masterpieces
6
when they
months
fucking
later.
come out. But you know, we probably get that before we get Batman.
Shut your dirty, filthy mouth.
Is that?
I'm getting my Batman, goddammit. I saw that special edition and stuff like that. I was like, oh, okay then.
Mhm,
I'm ready
mhm.
for Batman.
Yeah. I think we all are ready Batman.
Temperate.
But when is CEO? What's the date for Evo?
Evo.
Evo is I know
You don't know.
I don't know. I know that CEO is June 26th, the weekend of June 26th.
Okay.
Evo, I don't know if even.
So that's gonna be just like pizza and watching fighting games, basically.
Oh yeah, we're.
Oh yeah,
that's all we're doing.
that's definitely gonna be a pizza day.
That's all we're doing. Evo.
I think we did that for the last CEO. I don't think we did
We
that
did.
for Evo.
We did.
July 17th through the 19th.
Thank you. I know it's after Evo. I just knew that much.
So June and
Or
July,
after CEO.
and that'll be months after we have ours. So you know.
So it's gonna basically it's gonna be ours, E3, CEO, and then
the Evo.
Then Evo.
Nice.
Bam, bam, bam.
Bam, bam, bam. You heard it here
Bam,
first.
bam, bam.
We got a lot of stuff.
Get on the train now.
It's gonna be good.
All right, in our main topic, apparently Microsoft is trying to pull off the holodeck. If you ever seen Star Trek, it's quite amazing what they're trying to do. Sony has their VR headset. Facebook bought out Oculus Rift. And Xbox is, I mean, well, not Xbox, Microsoft is taking it to an entirely different level. Not just VR. Kyle, let us know what they got going on.
Yeah, so Microsoft is coming out with this Hololens.
Yeah.
And it works with a program called Holo Studio.
Hello.
And I got to tell you that.
What do they be like? Hello. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
The demo video was quite
insane,
quite impressive. We showed it to Lone
Yeah.
before.
What do we have going on? What was the chick had like?
It was very impressive.
It's hard to explain. It's it's something new. It's so new and hard to explain, kind of like.
The demo video just showed the one thing that you can do with it, where basically you're seeing the holograms in front of you by putting on the HoloLens. Now,
So it's not actually there.
yeah, it's not actually there. Other people can't see it. You can see it. It's like a virtual reality helmet for you, and you can create things. You can basically use your hands and
It's Tony
pinch
Stark.
and it's
Oh, yeah.
That's basically what it is. You want to be Iron Man? That's what you need to get right there.
Or Minority Report, where he was like, getting all that stuff out the way and stuff like that. But like, yeah, this is actually like,
It's good.
You could have-
Bad news for Google though. They tried to do that Google Glass.
no, this is beyond Google
Yeah,
Glass.
this
Way
is actually
beyond
like
anybody.
manipulating images in free space with your hands, and it tracks your eyes. I mean, it sees like they were showing in the demo where the lady was actually
creating this
demonstrating
rocket or whatever.
Yeah, she was creating like a quadcopter.
Almost like a drone.
She could actually, while she was creating it, she can go around
Yeah.
around the
can
image,
walk around it,
walk
look
around
at
the
it,
image and see like as if
change
it was
on it.
actually theirs.
Yeah, that was bananas.
The device tracked her eye movement and was actually highlighting what she was actually looking at. So all she had to do was press tip her finger, and it would just be like, "Oh, you want to do this?"
Like a click.
Yeah, just like a click. She could apparently it has voice activation, so she could talk to it. She was telling while she was putting the drone together, she's like glue, and it would glue the pieces together.
I wonder if there's any kind of connect technology tech in that.
I don't. Quite possibly. I wouldn't put it past that. When we were
Tracking movements, tracking eye
we were
movements.
sitting on the couch and it was like, "Hey,
Hey.
you're not Red K," and I was
Yeah.
like, "Holy
How
shit,
the
this
fuck does
thing
it know
knows
this?
I'm not Red K."
Side note: I've been using Connect Fitness. Talk about me later. Anyway.
Oh, so that's why stuff has moved out of the way.
One of the reasons.
Good side note.
I'm leaving it. I'm gonna put a rug there. I'm leaving it there. But yeah, Connect Fitness, it works.
Oh, the new Connect is actually pretty impressive.
Yeah,
I'm impressed.
I like,
But it watches you.
Literally.
It watches you.
and I give them stuff to watch.
Ugh, gross.
but like the applications for this the different applications that this technology can be used for was crazy. This one guy was telling his daughter how to fix the drain or whatever like that.
Well, we'll actually we can have the video.
I mean, we'll have the B-roll plan, of course.
B-roll plan.
Yeah, I like the way you guys say that when I'm editing the video.
Yeah.
But like this one guy had he was telling his daughter how to fix the drain or whatever, and he put like little like ox marks or little like arrows.
It was almost like a video chat.
Exactly.
And it was basically a video chat. She could see basically his view of what he was seeing. He saw the pipe, and what he would do is he would draw on his virtual screen.
Like John Madden.
This is where he's like, this is where you need to turn the pipe here, and drew arrows, and she saw the arrows that he drew on his side.
And she saw that in a hologram form.
It was a hologram. It wasn't actually there.
He was on a tablet. He wasn't actually wearing his own set. He was on a tablet, and she was wearing the goggles.
And she saw what he did through the goggles, but not
it was crazy.
but on the actual application of the pipe itself.
One of the things you guys are gonna see.
She knew exactly what she had to do then.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, she just became instant like master plumber.
Yeah.
Anyways, she became Mario.
I'm gonna use that for like people are gonna be using this for porn pretty soon, right?
Oh God.
Instead of
That's gonna be so
you're gonna be
weird.
you're gonna be on your tab. What you want to do is you want to put your mouth on the cock, right? It's gonna be like,
Oh, damn.
and he's gonna be putting arrows and shit, up and down, up and down.
This is when we're talking about it. This is gonna open
it's
up
gonna
a
go-
totally new world of
No,
porn, which is like
no pun intended.
crazy. Oh God.
It's just gonna be just
The
yeah.
holodeck is real.
Oh God. The one of the cool things.
You're gonna be like you're gonna have you're gonna have your own girl, your holodeck girl,
Right.
Oh,
and then she's gonna bend over, and you're gonna be fucking a sex toy, but it's gonna look like her.
Oh no.
I think this is
God,
kind of
no.
cool because just the one part of the video that I liked was pretty interesting. The guy that had it on was walking around, I guess, his apartment or studio apartment, whatever it was, and he actually turns it on, and he has a hologram video screen, and it turned on Netflix for him, and he sat down on his couch and started watching Netflix.
I thought that was
Now-
cool, and he also had a dashboard
Yeah.
across
Yeah.
the walls.
He had a
different
dashboard, and
cameras
he when
everywhere.
he's in the kitchen on his kitchen island, he's got something that shows him the weather and what the temperature is outside. There was a lot of cool features that this thing can do, and I'm thinking that would be kind of awesome if you could link them together to where. Can you imagine? You're single right now, so this is just a hypothetical for you.
Mhm.
When it comes out, you have a girlfriend come over, right?
Yeah.
She walks in. First thing she does, puts on these damn Hololens, right?
Mhm.
You have no furniture in the house. Well, you have furniture, but you don't have a TV. You don't
Yeah.
have speakers. You don't
Yeah.
have any of that stuff, right? It all happens on these little lenses.
And you could just
And she's gonna walk in. You're already gonna be watching something. She's, what are you watching? She's like, oh, put these on. You put it on. You guys are watching a movie.
That's crazy.
That sounds awesome.
You know,
That
you
sounds
wouldn't have
awesome.
to buy a TV ever.
The TV would be as big as you wanted it to be.
And
I'm
that was the cool
thinking-
thing. You can actually make it as big as you want. It's a projection screen that you.
I'm thinking about
Expand.
also applications, because they showed applications, which you guys will see in the video that we're probably going to have up hopefully, where they're using it for companies where companies are building things.
Just amazing.
They're interior
motorcycle.
designers. The guy, they were creating a motorcycle, and she had an image of the motorcycle on the frame of the framework of the motorcycle that's sitting there, and she's like, maybe we could do this, and she increased the tank size of the motorcycle.
And the person on the other end is seeing what they're seeing.
Yeah.
They're seeing the changes that they're doing in hologram form.
Yeah. I
Ridiculous.
mean, think about not only for businesses and stuff like that, but for medical applications.
Man.
Just think about it explain or it's showing you details this is what you're supposed to do with this organ, or this is what you're supposed to do with this,
and not even to mention we 7-8 minutes into this topic, and we haven't even talked about the fact that they had Minecraft.
Yeah,
on display.
Minecraft. They had Minecraft.
They had
on there.
playing the
Minecraft on
game.
display, and you're playing in the hologram form.
Oh yeah.
You were actually
Okay.
mining the shit.
Yeah.
You were
it's
it's ridiculous.
All right, for anyone that's got kids,
Oh man, the applications
Right.
for
Learning?
that's a whole nother.
Learning is-
I'm just thinking just about Minecraft for a minute. Think about with kids.
hologram teacher. Oh my gosh.
Legos. It'd be
Not even like that. You think about when you have kids. Have you ever gone to one of these places where they have the train sets? And
Yeah.
I mean, it's huge.
I think we
massive.
all-
It takes
we-
up the whole living
I think
room
we
if
all
you do
played
it, right?
that at some point. Yeah.
Imagine not needing that. The Minecraft that we saw on this video, it takes up the whole living room, and
Yeah.
the guy's playing.
It was spilling
He's sitting
out.
on the couch and he's
It was
building.
spilling out. Yeah.
I mean, it was incredible just to see it all in hologram form.
The
Future is here.
It's next
applications
level.
outside. I'm just still thinking about rescue work. I mean,
School,
oh, man.
Schoolwork.
online classes,
Yeah.
online lectures.
Oh yeah.
Well.
I'm saying,
Another
of
story.
course, I'm out of school, but I know that when I was leaving school, the online thing was just picking up on online
Yeah.
classes.
Yeah.
But if you had this thing you can put your headpiece on, teacher does a lecture, you don't have to get out your bed, you could just write notes and shit.
You can write notes, but it would be cool because if you actually didn't understand something, your teacher could probably send you the hologram for you to see and go, this does this and does this.
All
That
right,
would be
today,
really cool.
Today in class we're gonna do
Can you
Oh,
imagine?
man.
When you guys see the video, you'll understand. It's
All we
crazy.
need now is
It's
a
nice.
utopian society, and we'll be good.
Yeah, this is pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing. It's some shit that I would have been yeah, maybe not in my lifetime, but maybe in my kids. But this shit's coming.
You have to
It's
see,
here.
You have to
Oh,
see
yeah.
the video to understand how excited you'll get about this. 'cause
Yeah.
You won't think it's real if you don't.
And once I saw it, because I heard what they were doing, I knew that Microsoft had to be working on a VR headset especially after Oculus and everything was coming up, and a Prometheus for Sony and stuff like that.
Yep.
But they didn't tack on like another VR headset. I mean, I'm pretty sure it does VR as well, but it is VR.
It's a VR AR.
But like this is like both of them. Not even for game applications. Like this is crazy.
It's going to be universal for everything. I mean, like
the amount of stuff that you can do is going to be crazy. Now, we were talking about this earlier. It'll probably end up being a chip in your head.
Yeah.
Eventually. Right now, it's a giant, pair of goggles. Pretty much.
I mean, you gotta think it's gonna be like a $2,000-$3,000 piece of equipment, right?
Oh yeah.
Easily. Trust me.
They say that it's going to work with Windows 10 at some point during its life cycle.
Yes.
Is that this year? Is that next year? Is that years from now? We don't know.
They said it was going to be.
My thing is just we're having these advances and stuff like that, but
so
quickly, but getting it to the people without it being a massive cost on said people.
Yeah.
That is going to be the thing that I think is really might hinder some parts of it.
Yeah, and when it doesn't have the mass appeal for the market, it's going to be technologies are going to come slower at first.
Yeah, I mean it's just so many things this thing could do. I mean, you have this thing on, something happens, and you can actually have a play-by-play of what to do in said situation.
Yeah, they're also saying that the program, the Holo Studio, in order to make all these holograms, is actually going to be compatible with 3D printers, and your hologram can be printed out.
I think that's one of the things they were showing with where the guy was making like a little rocket ship with his kid.
They actually
I think
at the end of the video they printed
it.
out. They printed out and they made it. Yeah, it's and this is the beginning. And when the mass market gets a hold of this and people start to play around with it and actually do other applications besides porn, this thing is gonna be amazing.
It's gonna be used for porn, and that's that part of me is like, but at the same time, it's inevitable. I mean, it's gonna be made for porn. And
POV. Point of view videos from this. Oh my god!
Straight, like, oh man,
it's everywhere.
It's gonna be. It's
everywhere.
It's
gonna be intense.
Very.
Wow.
That's gonna be intense. For lack of much better words, that's gonna be intense. That's the best word I could say. That is universally both good and bad.
Intense on the sticks.
Yeah.
Come on.
Either way, it's still bad news for Google.
Mm-hmm.
Them and their Google Glass.
Google Glass is I guess it's a good stepping stone in the right direction. I mean, you can.
But actually, though, Google Glass will probably become less expensive.
Oh, much. It'll become much less expensive.
Which will give it more mass appeal. Google Glass will be the knockoff instead of it being the only thing up there. You know what I mean? It'll be the downgrade.
The applications for them are totally different, though. I
mean, for those that didn't know what Google Glass was, it was just a piece of glass covering only one eye.
Yeah,
it was just
it's a scouter.
That was it.
It's a scouter. It's a scouter. Damn, it's a fucking scouter. Shit. Like, my mind was doing everything in its power to keep it from thinking, like, that's a fucking scouter, dude. And I'm like, no, it's not a scouter.
Every time I saw it, I was like, it's a scouter.
And now it's like, fuck, it's a scouter.
It's a scouter. All my DBZ fans out there.
It's a scouter.
Yeah, they had a lot of problems with that, and it was simply over privacy issues, and it eventually got banned from businesses. So.
Yeah.
I mean, because people can tape anywhere.
Yeah.
They wouldn't allow some reporters into which is ingenious. They wouldn't allow reporters into like certain places because with their Google Glass, because they don't know if it's on or off.
No. Well, see, you get all these news reporters that go into the courtrooms and cover cases. They would never be allowed to bring reporters in after that. You would never know the story until after the verdict came out.
Yep.
But now they can come in and just see it, upload, bam.
Yep.
But I'm extremely excited about this as just a thing that's going to be the future. Just like to think that my kids my nephews or whatever the case is are going to be like this shit is going to be like the norm.
Of course it will be.
Holograms
They're going to know how to use it more than we will.
Yeah. Back in my day, we had laptops and.
What's a laptop?
Fuck.
Now here's the burning question, I suppose. So, let's say it is a $2,000, $3,000 piece of equipment, right?
I'm buying it.
Would you buy it regardless, knowing, just like with anything else, iPhones, anything?
There's gonna be another one coming out.
Either that, or there's gonna be some kind of glitches with it. There's gotta be issues with it.
You know what?
Usually, your cerebral cortex.
For some reason, you get tased for no reason.
Just on the ground, just half dead for 3 days before somebody finds you.
With most things, I am not a fan of being an early adopter. I'm just not. Early adopters always get fucked. It doesn't matter what it is. In this case,
would you take the risk?
Yeah, because I would want to support I wouldn't want this to fail. Something I don't think this is revolutionary. I'll go as far as to say this could revolutionize. Like, this is the next big thing.
Now, okay, so
past 3D.
Okay, so we're on board with the fact that he wants it no matter what. Now, are you going to be like one of those Black Friday people that you sit out and camp in front of the Apple Store or wherever Microsoft?
Stomp shit out of somebody.
You're gonna be kicking
Kick somebody's ass.
I might have to have the hologram have it run like a test simulation.
Like, yo, I need you to survey this situation for me. Let me know whose ass I can kick and whose ass I can't kick.
What is the probability I make it to the front of this line with no injuries?
You have 75% chance of getting your ass kicked. That's pretty bad, but
yeah, I don't like those odds.
25% still, that's all right. I could possibly make it.
I mean, like, I would always have the headgear on.
That's why. Then it'll just become a chip that they just put in your fucking brain.
Eventually, yeah. But I'm saying, would you actually like go camp out to get this from Microsoft?
Yeah.
I'd wait. Cause it looks good, and it's in its of course it's pre-stage.
Yeah, but I haven't seen anything like this to make me go, whoa, that's the next thing. I can't remember.
Now, for all the
since maybe DVDs. Maybe DVDs were like, I was like, holy shit, tapes.
You got discs.
Like, wait a minute,
old information.
Like, yeah, I was like, wait a minute, you mean like the thing? Like, because we had CDs before we had DVDs, right? And I was like, wait a minute, you put. I was like, wait a minute. Now I knew about laser disc, but those are. I was like, what? Back in the day,
there are going to be people who are listening to this who are like, what the fuck is a laser disc?
We're going to be like, if you had a laser disc, you were balling.
Yeah, because at the time that was like, there's no way that this could happen.
Yeah, like, and I don't even think you can find like a laser disc player.
No,
the laser disc was so fucking big. It was like a
giant freaking record-sized laser
that you would put into a machine. You know what I mean?
And it'd just be like, oh shit, they're playing videos like on this.
Like the first time I saw like a DVD, and then I watched the DVD, and I was like, holy shit, this looks amazing.
Man, that
wasn't even HD. That wasn't even HD.
It wasn't even Blu-ray, none of that shit. You can imagine that switch from VHS to DVD was hard enough. I still have like old camcorder videos.
Yeah.
The mini VHS that goes inside the bigger one.
No. For people, Betamax.
Oh God.
Throwback.
Yeah.
You guys remember? You guys remember what floppy disk are?
Yeah. Oregon Trail.
No.
Where in the world is Carmen San Diego?
Cassette tapes.
Yeah, well, that's all we knew.
Yeah,
but before we got
DVDs,
that's why I learned. I like the jump from analog to digital was like, whoa.
Yeah. And it happened a lot quicker than a lot of people. Like, the technological
conversion
rate
conversion rate is so quick. Yeah.
Well, and my thing is just, we look at this stuff and we get it and we're like, there's no way we can live at this speed. And then the next thing comes out, we're like, seriously, slow the fuck down. I cannot live at this speed.
Like, that's how I feel right now.
I mean,
that's how I feel right now.
You think it's a major jump, like a huge jump, right?
Yeah.
All right, so he's gonna get it no matter what.
This is gonna
be fun.
Oh yeah.
When we go to see what happens.
This is like the first time I saw.
Don't say it.
Better not say fucking porn, because that's gonna be weird.
Now you said it.
So now it's weird.
I was gonna say PS2 graphics from PS1.
I don't know if it was that big of a deal. Like, I was like, oh, this is crazy. But like seeing I still think just the format changes from over time. That is one of the big things. I'm just like, we just can't. This is too much.
No, the graphical fidelity from a 16-bit era and a 32-bit era to a 128, 228 era, what we saw like
to the point where we don't even use bits.
Remember when?
We're at 1080i and 60 frames per second.
Remember when like one of the first E3s I can remember seeing, we saw Metal Gear Solid 2 played in demo form for the first time.
Dude, when I freaking saw when I saw Metal Gear Solid 1, I was like, huh. When I saw Metal Gear Solid 2, I was like, this is bullshit. This can't be. Like,
I can't live at this speed.
Yeah, literally. That is what it all just comes down to. Things are just getting...
That's how I feel at this moment.
Think this way. We're okay. You're probably like the oldest one here. Sorry.
I'm not, but we'll go. Somebody's got the gray hair to prove it.
Well, yeah.
And plenty of it.
But think about it, we're gonna get to we're all going to get to an age where this is just gonna be like
the norm.
It's gonna be the norm, and then the next thing's gonna come out, and we're gonna be like, whoa.
See, but we're kind of already there anyway. You know, you think about all these new technologies that are coming out.
At this age, yeah, we can say that, and we've experienced like a growth, and we've experienced this technological transition.
And we kind of kept up, and we're more to the point in the know.
What we grew up with it.
Yeah,
we were raised basically.
We're going to get to the point where we're going to be like, I don't understand what's going on.
Yeah, this is literally. We're going to get to that point where like old
we don't
want
to change anymore.
Planes are the new big thing, and then like they say, what the fuck is a VHS? We're going to be that. We're going to be like VHS, or I think we're going to like. I think there will get a point where we're just going to be like, we can't keep up, or we won't be able to keep up unless.
I think we can keep up just fine. I tell you right now, my parents made the great transition of texting and all that shit. You know that when they came out with, well, listen, I'm just saying, when they came out with most of this stuff, even think about the Wii. You know, they put those in all the like retirement homes. Everyone they have bowling leagues at the retirement home
because they found out
because these old people know how to use
therapeutic.
Exactly.
They know how to use it. Yeah. I think people can adapt very well to the new technology and new gaming system. Anything that comes out.
It's difficult when you get older. I agree with him on that.
I don't know. Tell that to the elderly squad that's beating everyone at bowling right now.
Squad,
elderly squad.
like you know what?
They're doing good.
Bring it. Put that COD in.
Put a COD in. Where am I?
You get your crew. I call my crew.
Who are you?
But that's what they do. You know, all the things that came out on Wii. They have like the Wii boxing and stuff. I've seen tournaments go down at some of these nursing homes where they literally, you get people that were into boxing back in the day. They want to sit there and pretend they're boxing.
But But it took me a good 20 minutes after I saw the video to be like, what did I just watch?
Yeah, I will say this: as far as the video goes, it's probably one of the coolest demo videos I've seen.
Yes.
And for all the people that are, skeptical over, it's not as good as what we're talking about, go watch the video and if you want to comment about it, comment it on the pages and stuff.
Yeah.
Tell us because we think it's great.
I'm just wanting to see where this is going.
I just want to.
I am the voice of.
Imagine we create. This is the video game. This is the video game, okay?
Oh God.
My lightsaber versus yours.
and I don't. Why couldn't you say we were like having a shootout?
But
that's even worse. Or like we're playing Battleship or something.
Think about in Star Wars, right? And every time our shits clash, right? We get some kind of like you have like a Wiimote or something like that, and you get some kind of feedback like.
That actually
would be amazing.
That would be cool.
Yeah. That's easy. That's the beginning of games on this thing.
Yeah. Wow. Because right now
that's the beginning of games on this thing.
Because the one video only shows Minecraft. Yeah. I mean, imagine fighting games where you could do that. Where
there's something. There's a new
fighting games with that.
This oh man. See, there's something that for the people who don't believe, like a lot of people say like. Oh, this generation of consoles hasn't really been next gen yet because we're still doing a lot of things from the old gen. We've gotten to the point where there kind of aren't too many new experiences to be had. Like we're talking about Devil May Cry.
Oh God.
Devil May Cry was the evolution that sprung into
Tons of games.
Tons.
God of War became its own thing because of
Devil May Cry,
Devil May Cry,
the new Ninja game, stuff like that.
Still one of my favorite on PS2.
We just haven't had that new experience yet, and I think this is that new experience yet. I think that touchpad, like we could touch everything now. And I think the Wiimote, which was an older thing that they brought back, those were new experiences. But I think this is the new experience that's full sensor, like that I can get behind. This is it.
It is, and we were talking about this a while ago, where one of these days it will be a chip, but that's the thing. You're gonna be, clicking with your fingers and
it's ridiculous.
All right, TV on, and there it is.
Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah,
That's
that's
exactly
what it'll be.
We're gonna be connected to.
I don't think that'll be us though. I think that'll be our children.
I think that'll be unless medical technology gets far enough to where we start living.
We've already got some of that stuff going on. People that lose
could be the future.
People that
living past 100.
People that lose limbs. People that want to extend their age. They already have things like that available.
Yeah,
like chips and things like that. Things that help you do stuff.
Yeah,
joints, reformed arms and everything like that.
Bionicle Terminators.
There's a guy who
basically
double shoulder amputee that just developed a harness that has 2 arms on it that he can control with nerves in that they've implanted into his shoulders.
This stuff already exists, but this is like the future.
Yeah.
The future. Nike's already bringing out laceable, like shoes,
USB charged
laceable shoes. So I kind of expected this to already happen. Tony,
yo,
he doesn't even have to be over here to get his thing heard. He doesn't even talk to the microphone.
He doesn't even care anymore. He's just over in the corner, fucking playing his game.
What are you doing over there?
Final thoughts, man. Final thoughts on this technology.
He's got like 3 tablets in front of him.
Yeah.
He's got plenty of technology.
He's like, what are your thoughts? What? Yeah.
That's gonna be old tech after this comes up.
It's definitely something that is going to be very, very big because after like when the Y2K thing hit, we didn't know what type of technology was going to was going to be put into place come years later. Now that we're in 2015 and something like this is actually going down, this is pretty freaking big.
This is huge.
You know what I mean? Like, if we're doing something like this now, just imagine what we could be doing years from this moment. You know what I'm saying? Time machines might be something that might be a very likely possibility.
He jumped the shark.
Yeah, he went from like, we have the technology that can. Then we just have time machines.
Let me tell you what that is. That's somebody who was not listening. We were saying that he just got hear technology and just went with it. But no,
I'm kind of curious. Where would you go back in time? Would you go back in time, forward in time?
He's black, of course. He go forward.
Fuck going back.
Listen.
Hey, it depends on how far back I'm going.
Something.
You know what I'm saying?
Louis C.K. said it best. If you are white, time traveling is great. You can go back to any time in the past, and whenever you get there, it'll be like, oh, we have a table waiting for you. You go forward, you're fucked.
Yeah,
you're gonna pay for all this shit.
Yeah. I'd go back outside of America. There's a couple places I'd be cool with going back.
I'll go back to like last week. Hey,
don't eat that sandwich, man. You're gonna get sick.
Go back to that one chick you smashed. Nope. Stay away from her.
I go back to one chick I smashed. Or I go smash a chick and then go back and be like, nah, it wasn't that good.
It's so bad. Like it's like a testing service. Bink. What the? You knew this was the plan. Don't.
I just made the plan. I know. And I'm letting you know.
Really?
I just thought it up in my head. I know.
Don't do it.
It's not good, man.
Make up a new plan.
Yeah, but this is pretty amazing. I can't wait to see more. Hopefully we get something at maybe E3 Or we got Tokyo Game Show coming up.
I don't know if this will be something that they show at like a gaming convention, but definitely a tech convention, like some kind of tech convention. They'll probably
it's Microsoft.
Yeah.
So
but
I mean,
E3 is the it'll be
at E3.
It'll probably be E3. Yeah,
And we will be covering E3. So,
But so
Yes, we shall.
We get so I guess we gotta see what's up with Prometheus and Oculus at this point.
Yeah,
'Cause
Prometheus has been hush hush. Oculus is still it's been there.
They
But
show some pretty cool looking tech.
but it's nothing like.
But they haven't
Prometheus is just like I haven't
Hush,
heard
hush.
anything about that.
There was a thing with a shark, and then that was it.
That was it.
well, I will say this: when it comes out and we can buy it, I will be right there in line with you, buddy.
Yeah. All right, if you've listened on to the end of the podcast, and have noticed our great sound, Tony is miles away from the table that we usually record at us, but you can still hear him.
Yes, sir.
It's all thanks to
Kind
new
of.
technology. Well,
old technology, but
Yeah.
we all look like we look at AT&T.
Yeah.
Well,
Just without actually dressing up like people at AT&T
Exactly.
dress.
Thank you for calling AT&T. How may I direct
Oh,
your call?
that's wrong.
I'm sorry.
Are you an American? Yes, I live in the yes.
My
the
name
US.
is Chad.
And happy Christmas.
Y'all,
But,
y'all going to hell for that one.
we're in the shout outs portion of the table of the show. Table.
Table. Oh Lord.
It's been a long day,
Lord.
guys.
We've given up our position. Everybody knows what we do the podcast at. The table.
The table. The table. So, anyways, who wants to go first?
You.
Me?
I'll
I'll go first. I got volunteers. So
I was gonna.
No, I got it. Shout out this weekend going to well, if you're hearing this, it's probably gonna be past this weekend, but the video game tournament that we just did, it went excellent. We had the highest turnout that we've ever had for the free tournament. Too bad it was free, so we made no money off that. Thanks, guys. But
Merry Christmas once again.
make sure to subscribe to the page, and we have some big tournament news coming up pretty soon. We're gonna be having like a pretty big tournament. We're gonna do a big deal out of it. There's a new if you go to Daytona State, if you're in the Daytona area, there's a Wollie Mopped membership club.
I don't know what exactly it's going to be called right now. It's just the Wollie Mopped Gaming Club. I guess that's what Legacy's calling it.
Yeah, over at Daytona State. So definitely get involved in that.
He wants me to help, but I'm lazy.
You got it. You're kind of
lazy.
You're kind of a founding member.
I'm not a founding member.
You are.
You are. I am not a founding
In
member.
this entire thing, I jumped in 2 months after everything.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
look who you're
Superman.
talking to. You put more
I'm
in
sorry.
than me.
I'm
So.
sorry.
You put more into me. You're
I'm
definitely
Superman.
a founding member.
Actually,
You were at
Who would
E3
I
when we
be?
started
Yeah,
this,
so
Batman.
you
technically-
did start this.
Good point.
hey, Superman, Batman, Legacy is Wonder Woman.
Oh.
She's a founder. He plays with her all the time. Anyways,
and he just spins around and transforms into his
and Flash.
poop earrings. Fuck, I did it again. And the Flash came later.
Okay, yeah, okay. He could be robot guy. Yeah.
Cyborg?
He could be Cyborg.
Fuck
Not
that.
not a founding member.
No, fuck that. He's Wonder Woman.
He's got to be one. It's the only.
He's got to be a part of the Trinity, which you
Yeah.
guys are: Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
Sorry, Legacy, you got a vagina now.
I don't know if Wonder Woman has a vagina.
Oh.
She was molded out of sand and clay. Maybe I don't
Maybe.
know. Maybe they in there.
But she does get more pussy than all of us
Yeah.
because she's a dyke.
No, not
No,
in the New
she's
52.
not.
952.
And she wasn't in the old one. She had
Yes,
a thing
she
for
was.
No, she had a thing for Batman.
No, she really did.
She had a thing for Batman.
No,
To put it in his butt.
their relationship.
To put it in
was
his
weird.
Oh,
I don't
well,
think-
I'm pretty sure
Batman
Bruce Wayne didn't roll like that.
I don't know if I don't know. He
I
did
mean,
have
well-
a young ward for many years.
Yeah, but even then, I still don't think he rolled like that.
And if it's a contest of strength, Bruce is getting raped all day.
Whoa.
Get over here!
You
No.
think Bruce? You think
Whoa,
think
whoa.
Batman's gonna outpower Wonder Woman?
No, he tried.
I didn't say that. I was just saying. I don't think
Oh,
it
you know what? Legacy looked up. He's not Wonder Woman. He's John.
He's Martian Manhunter.
He's John.
There you go.
He is John.
He's John.
He's still Wonder Woman.
He's still-
That's a damn shame.
But that makes
You
sense.
changed him from Wonder Woman to John, and then back to Wonder Woman.
I mean, John doesn't
That's
make more
messed
sense,
up.
but you know, Wonder Woman.
He just comes in as Martian Manhunter. I'm here to help you guys. Change into Wonder Woman.
You know what?
Fine.
You know what? You know what, John, Martian Manhunter? You want to be big bad Tuffy? Where my lighter? Where the fuck is my lighter?
No, you don't have to do that. You really, I'm good.
Be like, no, really, you don't have to do that.
Martian Manhunter has powers that rivals and sometimes even overpower Superman, and is scared of a match. Anyways, but my shout out goes to we got some big, huge things coming up pretty soon. I mean, it's scary.
2015 year to come up, baby.
Year to come.
Oh,
All right, that's my shout out. Who's next?
I'll go.
Will.
Yeah.
Will you give us your shout
Yeah,
out?
yes, I shall. First of all, my shout out goes out to the half-ass heroes, my friends Miko,
Superhero
Chris, Derek.
We need to team up with
and
those guys.
we do need to.
We need to do a
Alan.
superhero jumper
We
team
all
up.
we all need to, like, I was like in the middle of naming my friends, and you're just like, we need to team up. Like, I know, I was gonna get to that. I was gonna get to that.
All right,
God
great.
damn it. We need to team up.
We need to team up.
Be a great idea. we need to get together them and actually like team up and just.
That's gonna be the worst show ever.
Oh, it's gonna be weird.
Oh my God.
There's gonna be 8 people fucking
Oh
just
my
talking
God.
all over the place.
He already
And
knows.
let me tell you why it'll be so bad. Because like for the most part, our podcast is pretty structured.
For the most part, yeah.
For the most part, they just go.
They
just
they
fucking go.
They hit. They
This
pick
is gonna
a few
be like
topics
Street
and they
Fighter-
just go.
This is like Street Fighter X Tekken and then Tekken X Street Fighter. We have to do 2 of them if we do anything.
Yep.
We gotta do like
we'll structure ours.
Yeah,
and
and then we just
they're
go
gonna
there
just
and
fucking
like,
BS. So it'll be awesome.
Yeah,
It'll be
yeah.
awesome.
And they'd be like, "Why are
Um,
you stopping?"
Well, we
messed
gotta kind of put stuff together. Like that's how we do things.
Red K's gonna be in there with a controller, be like, if you have this, you can talk. Okay, but if you don't have this, shut the fuck
That's
up.
actually an extremely good idea.
No. I want to give a shout out to them. I want to give a shout out also to the new shows back on. My Flash
All of
and my
them.
Arrow are back. I gotta watch Arrow.
We were just
tonight.
talking about that.
CW has renewed all of their shows for a new season.
Yep.
Some of them are more than others, but
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm a little
11
sad.
seasons deep.
11 seasons deep. Good God. I was reading online some stuff. I go to this website called TV Tropes. It just has a whole bunch of like tropes for like TV and shows and stuff like that. And I was looking at some of the tropes and they were referencing stuff back to the Yellow-Eyed Man.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I just sat there and I'm just like, holy shit! I forgot he existed.
Yeah,
It's
Yellow-Eyed
been
Demon.
that long.
See,
Yellow-Eyed Demon.
if I had seen the word man, I'd have been like, you guys aren't true fans.
Yeah.
It's not a man. It's
Yellow-Eyed
not-
Demon.
It's
Yeah.
a yellow-eyed demon.
I loved. I still my favorite character still is John Winchester.
There you go.
Yeah, he's fucking badass. No matter how long he was fucking badass. I don't give a fuck.
That show's come such a long way. There's a lot of stuff that they went through.
Still
And
riding
it's-
with Dean.
and I can't like Red K and I, we try to figure this out every time the show comes out. It's like, what's gonna happen? What's the theory? Where are they gonna go from here? And we were talking about this. They were supposed to end on season 10.
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah.
And then him and I were talking. We're like, where are they gonna go with this? Like,
Yeah.
there's no way they could tie
They've-
anything
they've-
else into anything else.
They've already jumped the shark. They even had an episode called "Jump the Shark."
They and it's
done.
ridiculous. And then they got renewed for 11. There was speculation about seasons 11 and 12, and now they've got 11. I can guarantee there's probably going to be a season 12. This is, I mean, it's.
Just look at him. Like Dean looks older.
For anyone that doesn't understand what the hell we're talking about, it
Yeah.
is the show Supernatural on CW. It is.
Was
probably-
it even CW when the show first got like aired?
No, I think it was- I think it was still-
on,
I think it was
on. It was on
WB.
TNT.
But it started on. I'm
Did
saying,
it start on?
Yeah, it started on.
Started CW.
But it was.
But was it still called? Was it WB?
I think it was WB.
It was
when
it might have been
back
WB
then.
back then.
It was
Holy
WB.
shit!
Yeah,
That's
it's
a little-
been on a
that's-
little
that's-
while.
Too long.
The show's been running for 10 years, guys.
Well, Smallville did 13 seasons, right?
Yeah, I think
So I mean, yeah.
it's the new Smallville. Boom.
Well, Dean was on Smallville, so
Yes,
a little
yes.
trivia for you right
Yeah,
there.
there you go.
Yes.
There you go.
All right, Cal. Shout out. First shout out. It's your shout out.
We were just talking about it.
But that was That was
mine technically.
That was
but
a shout out.
that's why I
alright.
chopped it off at Flash and Arrow. Cause
Kyle still needs a shout out.
I don't have any shout-outs.
Sure you do.
I know he wants. No.
Nope. Bite your tongue. Bite your tongue.
I did. I sat there like, shut the fuck up, Will. I was like, ah, shit, I can't
Bite your
say
tongue.
that.
I'll say it. I really hope that the gentleman that I did hit with my car is okay. Probably will not be listening to this.
Because his ear.
He's probably on the phone with my insurance company as we speak.
And he's homeless too.
So-
Can't forget about the homeless.
Hey,
part.
he was
Don't
riding on the
forget.
bus. He had a computer, laptop bag with him and stuff. You may not.
He had it.
Yeah, well, until it went flying. Yeah, thanks, guys. But
Yeah,
I,
so the truck
I-
crushed it between it and him.
Oh man.
I really hope he's okay. I was told that he made it out of the hospital. I'm not sure if anything went wrong
That's
afterwards.
what happens
But
when you no longer
Hey.
use the bed.
I really hope he's okay, and I hope everyone enjoyed that story. Please, again, PSA for the end of the night, do not, listen to this and hold your phone while you're driving and shit, because it is not a fun experience. It's not like GTA. It's not funny when it happens.
Unless you're a psychopath.
It's not. There's no running from the cops on that.
Mm-mm.
It's
They watching.
it's
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not a
Xbox
funny.
One's everywhere.
It's not a fun
The Xbox
experience.
One's
but-
ever. Big Brother, man. Big Brother.
I'm waiting for that to come out. That'll be my shout out. Big Brother's
Oh, yeah.
coming up.
He's
It only
a
happens
big-
in the summer.
he
I
is
tried
a
to get
big-
I tried to get Red K to watch it. He won't watch it.
I won't watch
watched
it
a
either.
couple
I don't understand
episodes.
the intrigue of it.
I
Like,
watched a
okay.
couple episodes.
Yeah, I
but
mean,
Now
when
that
it
I
first
have,
came on,
but
I
now
was
that I
like,
have
eh.
Hulu, I don't have to catch it,
Right.
so I can just probably watch it
Who watches
in
cable
leisure.
anymore? I
Huh?
mean,
Do you watch it?
I watched the first few seasons of it. And I
That's
was
it?
Like,
I don't
"Eh,
understand the
it.
intrigue of it,
Ah.
period.
It's just not for Will.
I watch it. I like the show. It's
Will is a nerd.
It's the only reality show that I actually enjoy watching.
Revenge
So-
of the Nerds, the
King of the
I-
Nerds.
King of the Nerds.
King of the
Nerds.
Nerds. I just started watching that.
It's actually pretty good.
I haven't
So-
watched that, but I am going to watch
It's
the new
backstab.
season.
Stick with my
It's
cartoons.
backstabby.
I was sick.
It's
I was
very-
sick-
It is.
It's very brother, big
And,
brother.
and you know it's funny? I hate to say this. My mom loves that show.
Yeah, yeah.
She calls me up. She goes, "Do you know what they're talking about with this?" Like, yeah, I got it. I'll explain it later.
I will stick with my cartoons and anime. I'll be the nerd kid.
Yeah, he's the one that wakes up on
the
Saturday
new-
morning
the-
watching
the,
Cartoon Network.
Oh
the-
hell, well no, Cartoon Network's gotten lame.
the King of Atlantis is that out?
Gay. No, King of Atlantis. I don't think is out yet,
Hmm.
but they are talking already about the next movie coming out, Batman versus Robin, which is going to be based
Yeah.
on the
Damien.
the
Damien, yeah.
Court of Owls arc.
Yeah, the owls are cool.
Owls are pretty badass.
Tony P.
Marvel.
Yo.
Tony Pepperoni.
Marvel.
I ain't heard that name
I
in so long.
had to bring that back.
Shoot, why you playing?
I already know
Couple
what his
peop-
shout out's going to be.
A
It's
couple
gonna be
people
to
I went
Marvel.
to mailing with actually hit me up the other day and was like, "Man, when you gonna get back in the studio?" I was like, "Just ain't been motivated." But the fact they call me Tony Pepperoni just took me back to the
Another
good old
time.
days. Exactly.
Analog.
Yeah.
Would you get back in the studio if you had the Hololens and it made the hologram studio?
That'd be a dope. Hey, why you playing?
fucking
Why you playing? That would be a dope ass video. why you playing?
And then
There's his motivation for getting it.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
And then while you rapping in the studio, the HoloLens
And
shows
it saves it.
naked bitches
Ah.
they're like
You're like this while you rapping. You're just listening to them.
you're like wait a minute, is this real? Oh, it's HoloLens.
Hey, like I can totally picture the video starting out where I'm like in the studio, and then all of a sudden I'm just going through I can see myself on stage, millions of people in the crowd, cheering for me, me
Motivation.
going on tour.
But
it would
see?
be bananas.
But can you imagine that? Like anybody that's into
Yep.
music production, anything. I mean, there's so much for that HoloLens.
Yeah, that's
Oh, hell yeah.
we spent 30 minutes talking about that alone.
Yeah.
So that's it. But what's your shout out, Tony?
My shout out is going to the Super Bowl 49. We got the Patriots.
Fuck
We got
the deflated ball.
We got we got the
England.
we got the Deflatriots.
We got the
The
New
places-
England Brady's.
the New England Brady's.
and the Seattle Seahawks.
The Seahawks just did something that was that got caught too, didn't they?
No.
No, I thought they. There was another team that got
No.
caught doing something.
No. I
Was it that?
Ooh.
I don't remember who. But
Oh, I did hear something about. Now I don't believe this, but I did hear that particular game between the Packers and the Seahawks was fixed. I don't believe it though, because clearly anybody that's a competitor would never.
I don't know the way the
would
ball
never,
bounced off
would
that
never
guy's head.
compromise.
Is that the biggest comeback in playoff history? I know I know Buffalo Oilers was the biggest comeback.
Yeah, I don't want to say it was the
What
biggest
were they at,
comeback,
17-0, 16-0?
but it was the.
That was like 733 or something.
It was
like
the
that.
most improbable comeback because
about
Seattle didn't, offensively they didn't play like
because they traded
they're
all
used
their
to.
players.
Well, yeah. Well, aside from that, but they didn't even play like how they would normally play. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they had turnovers.
Like, can they beat the Patriots?
Hell yeah, they can beat the Patriots.
I don't think they can.
I will say this though: they can't beat the Patriots if they play the way they played against
Lord
Green Bay.
knows.
There's no way because Tom Brady is going to find a way to
Wilson's
pick
Wilson's
them.
got to fix up some
gas
stuff.
pedal.
What's
All
up?
day.
Yeah, exactly. Gas pedal.
But Patriots on they Sage Gemini right now.
You know.
it's the way they playing right now. It's go.
Say this. I'm not going to discredit the Patriots for getting back to the Super Bowl because
I hate them.
clearly they won. But at the same time, let's be honest. I mean, they did play the Indianapolis Colts, who don't have a run game. They don't have a defense. So clearly, at this point,
who beat Denver?
Yeah, that's because Peyton Manning wasn't on his A game, and then after the game, found out he had a hurt. He was playing with a hurt quad.
Irrelevant.
I mean, it's irrelevant, but the fact that he wasn't on his A game, clearly,
So
what I'm
who's
saying,
everybody rooting for
Indianapolis.
then? Well, I know you're
I'm not rooting for the Patriots, but if I was a betting man, I'd pick them.
Which you are. You don't lie to yourself.
If you had to say who's gonna win and me and Kyle make these bets during Super Bowl. So if I'm a betting man, I'm saying Patriots by at least 5.
That's good because I'm Seahawks, so
Yeah, I think
lose that bet anyway.
See,
Now I'm happy if the Patriots lose, but I kind of feel like they're gonna win.
this is where I guess I'm compelled. I mean, the Patriots obviously have a better offense than Seattle does.
Really.
That's not what I'm saying for the fact that.
Yeah, Gronkowski.
Exactly.
You're right.
That's what I'm saying. Like the fact that they have Gronkowski is already
automatically puts them ahead of.
exactly. But at the same time, I'm not gonna say that I'm not gonna say that the Patriots don't have a run game because they do have the requisite pieces for a decent run game at the least.
LeGarrette Blount.
But at the same time, they haven't played a defense the likes of Seattle. So because of that, Seattle doesn't give up too many yards running.
They've played some pretty big defenses.
I disagree.
Yeah,
I
but
think
not Seattle type though.
Seattle is not the same team that they were last year, man. They don't have the same pieces.
They're I'll put it like this.
They have a different.
I'll put it like this.
Defensively, they're not.
Defensively, I think they're actually better than last year.
Mm-mm.
Offensively, offensively they're not better than last year. Defensively, they are.
If they were a 90 overall last year, they are definitely an 80 at this point.
All right. Well, check this. Would you rather have Seattle's defense or anybody else's defense in the league? Tell me that.
At this point, I'd rather have the Patriots defense.
Why?
Because they played higher. Despite what you want to say, who are the Patriots beat to get here? They played who?
Well, they had a bye because they had home field advantage, so they had a bye. They played Baltimore. Who has a
high-powered offense? Higher powered than
Well, of course, they at least have certain weapons, so of course it's going to be more high powered than Seattle's.
They have an awesome running game and an insane passing game with 2 of the top receivers in the league this year.
Of course, I'm not saying that they don't. I'm saying
that they shut down Baltimore.
Well, technically, they didn't shut them down.
They won the game.
Yeah, they won the game, but they didn't shut them down. If they shut them down, they wouldn't have scored 31 points.
Thank God this is a video gaming thing. Winning is winning.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that goes to show that
it's competitiveness. I'm just listening.
That goes to show the difference between the team Baltimore has, which actually had the best chance of knocking off New England, and the Indianapolis Colts. The Indianapolis Colts don't have a run game, don't have a defense. Who in the hell honestly would have picked Indianapolis to win that damn game against the Patriots? As much as I don't like the Patriots, even I couldn't do that.
I'm trying to tell you, final score, 35, 31, or 36, 30.
Nah.
Something weird.
Well, check it. This is what we'll do. Since you really think that the Patriots,
They gonna win.
since you really think that the Patriots are going to beat the Seahawks,
It's gonna
we
happen.
should put a friendly wager on this.
I'm down for it.
Oh, we're down.
You know what I'm
Trust
saying?
me.
We've already done this many times before.
Yeah, and most of the time I've won them.
No,
Just saying. I said the majority of the time. I didn't say I've won all of them.
Hey, I won last year's.
What was it last year?
Oh God, watch! I still have it in the phone.
Dang.
I save them every year.
Oh shit!
And we actually
Dang.
did it like point wise too.
Yeah, it was off points.
See, in my case, I wouldn't necessarily do it off points because I'm pretty much just picking the team.
Oh,
Like,
no, I don't think
I'm
I have
not,
it
I'm not a
anymore.
stickler
Hold
for
on.
points because I feel like.
Well, trust me when I say.
No,
Now I will say it's going to be a very competitive
No, it
Super
was
Bowl.
the-
I don't think it is.
no, it's 2 years
You
ago.
crazy.
I
as hell.
think it'll be a tale of two halves.
Nah,
It was-
I don't like it.
It's 2
I
years
think it's
ago,
going
the Packers game.
I think it's going to be relatively
Huh?
close throughout the. Like I think it's going to be a tight knit game. Like I don't see it being a blowout one way or the other. Because even though New England does have certain pieces offensively, like wide receiver, tight end wise, that can get the
They're not really a
ball.
good team this
At
year.
the same time,
This might be
one of them Seattle defenders mess around and hit somebody, they might punk up like Denver did in the Super Bowl last year. Cause Lord knows when Denver got hit, them boys ain't want no parts of the ball.
It's not going to happen, and it's never happened before. That Patriots get to the Super Bowl and punk up.
Giants.
I'm not saying punk. I'm not.
But-
I'm not saying punk
What was
up
the final
like.
score
I'm
in
not
that
saying
game?
punk
It was
up
close.
like.
Real close.
This is what I'm saying. And they.
Hey, but wait, what did we just say earlier? Winning is winning. Didn't we say that?
But when you say punk up, you
Yeah,
mean that they're
punk
gonna
up
get
is
there
different. Yeah.
and just
And
play.
just-
But no, I'm
They're
saying
not-
not
they're-
gonna happen.
and
I'm not
Lord
saying-
forgive
no,
Lord
now-
forgive
now I'm
me.
not going-
As
now
a
I'm not gonna
Niner
say-
fan, I feel bad
now
for
I'm-
this, but the Niners Seahawks Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That was I was watching that game and I was just
Now I'm not.
so
Now I'm not gonna say.
sad.
Now I'm not gonna
just
say.
so
I'm not
sad.
saying punk up in the sense of someone's gonna get hit and then they ain't gonna want the ball no more. I'm not saying
I'm
that.
saying score.
But at the same time, they're gonna know. Okay, clearly we ain't. Clearly this ain't the type of defense that
I'm saying.
we want any parts of. If we gonna beat them, we gonna have to be on our
I'm
P's and
saying
Q's.
in scoring. Not only is the Patriots going to outscore them,
I don't
they're
think
going
so.
to be playing catch up the most of the game.
Nah, I don't like it. It's gonna be close throughout. I'm telling you. Trust me. Hey, I'm gonna tell you the reason why. First of all, you got one of the best. You have like possibly the best secondary in the game.
Didn't help last week. I mean, help.
Well, I'm about to say, hey, it helped when it counted.
help him when you're right to help him count it, but
You're right. Hey,
that was
hey,
all.
hey.
That was all quarterback.
Hey, but guess what? Hey, that's
And that was
another
all
re-
Lynch.
Hey, but-
Actually, let's put that. Let's say what really happened. That whole game was on Lynch.
Hey, but guess what though? That's another reason why I feel confident that Seattle's gonna win. We got beast mode. They don't.
Are you crazy? The Patriots' defensive line is one of the best in the league.
Yeah, but guess what? We got beast mode. They don't.
One
Like I said-
one player can.
Hey, Tony.
Hey, and then- and-
Tony,
and then-
It's not about
hey,
it's not
and
about
then-
the team.
hold on. I feel
it
like-
ain't about the team.
no,
Hey.
I feel like this is becoming an argument. I want to say for the record, I don't like the Patriots. I hope they lose. I'm rooting against them, but I know as a betting man, Patriots gonna take that ass.
Nah, I don't like it. Once again, we'll have a friendly wager on that. You know what I'm saying?
Let's say it on there.
We will.
What is it?
Well, I don't know what it is yet. That's why I said we'll have
All
a
right.
friendly wager. Trust me.
We'll make another video on that.
Oh no, we'll
make
definitely
another
get
video.
that out of the way.
Why can't we just all just get along? Okay, this is getting fucking bullshit.
It's not possible.
Only my VR headset.
But yeah, February 1st.
Yeah.
February 1st, Super Bowl 49 going down in Arizona. Patriots and the Seahawks. I like the Seattle Seahawks to repeat.
I hope they do. It's not gonna happen.
Yep.
Oh yeah, little faith.
Oh yeah, no faith.
Well, that's even worse.
No
I mean,
faith.
damn,
No faith.
even with the face of a mother seed, you can move mountains.
It ain't gonna happen. I mean, and if you just look at Patriots, the way the Patriots got beat last year and the year before that, and the year before that, and not even making the playoffs, Tom Brady's on the mission. Can't stop that man.
Yeah, well, guess what? So is Russell Wilson. He's making his name.
And it won't be against Tom Brady.
Oh, yes, it will. Hey, if you're going to make a name, that's the best person to make a name against. On the biggest stage.
Russell Wilson against Tom Brady.
Exactly. Now, I mean, I'm not putting that against Russell Wilson. Like I said, I'm rooting for the Seahawks. I'm rooting. I'm gonna wear some teal and green and blue shit. Like I want the Seahawks to win, but it's just not in the cards. All right, that's gonna do it for this Wollie Mopped. And of course, as you know, we always like Tony to go last on his shit because you know it's gonna be some sports shit. So if you made it this long, like I said, we got some big things coming up pretty soon. Hopefully, you're coming out to the video game tournaments. We're partnering up with some people doing some big things. Kyle is here for the whole fucking show. I got some people texting me, so I got to get back to them. Unfortunately, we'll make another video, and Tony will once again have to eat crow from the podium.
Definitely.
No, I won't. You'll be eating crow this time.
Right. Don't forget to find us on YouTube, Best Kept Secret Wollie Mopped Gaming. You can like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and
be safe, be good, practice them games.
game on.
Can't be good, man. Don't get caught. We out.
Yeah.
But Kyle killed the homeless guy, so.
Okay, how dead is dead?
I mean, he's
How much deader can you get from dead?
he's out the hospital.
I don't think
in the
he's
grave.
dead.
He's at the hospital.
In the grave.
If he's out the hospital, he's probably calling my insurance company.
So what happened?
Damn.
I don't even want to talk about it. This is.
Talk about the guilt.
It's not even about the guilt. Have you ever had the day where you wake up and you're making breakfast and you spill coffee on your shirt right before you go to work and you're like, damn, now I gotta go change my shirt. And you're like, oh, this is the kind of day I'm gonna have today. Yeah, that's not how I felt at all.
We say it was out of nowhere.
Today is a great. Damn it!
This was not the day I envisioned.
But the guy was asking for it.
What?
Well,
Literally, it was.
How do you literally ask
I'll
to get hit?
I'll let Kyle explain it.
I'm not sure if he directly asked, but I'm pretty sure it was intentional.
Damn.
I was actually on my way to work at a radio station, and as I'm driving down US 1, apparently, according to the witness, who did stop and write a witness statement for me, the gentleman decided to exit the bus, actually ran out in front of her car first, which she must have had enough stopping distance.
Skirt! Oh, thank God it did.
She then got into the turn lane. And as I was going northbound US 1, for anyone that does live in the area, it was at Reed Canal in US 1. I actually had a red light. I was slowing down, and then the light turned green. I had gone through the intersection, and I was probably 3 car lengths past the intersection, and he was in my blind spot, that really annoying spot where your windshield connects with the frame of your car.
Yeah.
So he decided to run out in front of my car, and by the time I had noticed him, he was in the middle of the street, and I was in the far right lane.
So you did notice him.
I noticed him.
By the time I had the ground.
By the time I had noticed him, he was in the middle.
Okay.
So my first thought, I need to swerve to the left.
So is they to say that this was not your best career move?
No, but check it out.
No.
He successfully swerved to the left. Hold on, wait.
This would be better if I was actually acting it out.
Yeah, you might want to stand up a little.
I don't want to stand up and do this.
I don't blame you. Don't
stand up.
Oh.
So I'm the homeless guy.
No, we're not doing this. We're not doing.
Well, you're right. We're not doing it. He's doing it.
All right. So hold on.
Here we go.
Don't look at me.
Let me see if I can figure this out. No, back up just a little if you can. All right. So let's say he's at the median right now. I was in the right lane.
Right, far right lane.
He starts running to the middle. We made eye contact. He's looking at me. I swerved to the left because I figured he would keep running and get to the other side. As I went this way, he looked at me, stopped, and went backwards. And I'm like, no. I went and swerved to the right.
So he reversed his forward momentum.
Yeah, he stopped completely. He playing chicken with my freaking car. He went backwards, so I swerved to the right, hoping this motherfucker would fall backwards and I would miss him. So I swerved to the right. Now I'm back. Now I'm back in the right lane. And he looked at me,
and you're looking at him like, oh no, you don't.
Yo, he turned in. No, he wasn't like that. He turned into a football player and completely ran up, pinpointed himself to the right headlight of my car.
Oh, that's that track.
I hit his hip, and he did a football spin off of my radio antenna.
It was the real life version of
as I'm slamming on
some
the brakes.
kind of Grand Theft Auto / what's the other Grand Theft Auto clone? Saints Row.
Saints Row.
Yeah, Saints Row.
The clone.
Here's your public service announcement for the night. Grand Theft Auto and real life are very different.
So you mean he didn't have the
There was no special effects.
Animation, the whatchamacallit engine that makes you all.
He
like,
did have the ragdoll. He did ragdoll.
He did ragdoll a little bit. The fortunate part, he was not badly injured. Had a few cuts on his knuckles, a little bit of road rash on his right side, and strangely enough, completely conscious and very rude after people were trying to help him.
Strangely enough, very.
I mean, I'd be rude too if somebody hit me with a.
I wouldn't be the most understanding.
I'd be
depending on the situation. If I put myself in that situation to where I got hit,
but everybody saw him
if I
run into the. Like he avoided the truck.
He's just.
Then he got back into the truck.
So he kind of wanted to get hit by the truck.
This is fraud.
This is fraud.
This is insurance fraud.
Yeah, this is how.
This is real life insurance fraud. It's real life insurance fraud, ragdoll effects and all.
This is one of the
reasons.
That
commercial. We're talking about frog, right? No, frog.
This is one of the reasons why.
I think we're on the same page.
Why Russia has a lot of those dash cams and stuff like that keep people from doing that.
I would love to get a dash cam for my car.
You might be thinking about it now.
Yeah,
but it was definitely a very different experience, and I'm happy I'm not one of those people that gets completely traumatized and doesn't ever drive again.
But if you see in the front of his car, like
my truck is
how hard did he hit this dude?
I feel for your truck, dog. I feel for your truck.
As a truck owner.
It looked like he threw his hip in the way of the car. Like he didn't just like boom. He was just like. Just threw his hip
not even like, dude, it's like
car.
I ran into the Incredible Hulk or something. Like, his hip was that powerful.
Damn.
Like there's a divot.
But what you
right
did see
is
that cool antenna that he
he rolled.
He rolled right off it.
Yeah, he rolled right through that.
It was funny. The cop actually talked about it and said this is a normal thing. Insurance fraud. A lot of them they call it hobo suicide. They do this on purpose.
Hobo suicide.
They do it on purpose.
Fuck my life.
Now,
I want to live.
Now,
I want to live.
Now that being said, this is an insurance fraud problem, right?
Right.
So, is anybody with me on this? Why the hell would you run out in front of a truck? Why would you not run out in front of a Bentley or something?
Exactly. Why would you
run out in front of any vehicle?
Bentley, BMW, Bentley, fucked up truck. Let's do this.
No, I can just see him like.
You can even shoot for a Benz.
Yeah.
It's a Dodge.
You know what I'm saying?
So it's a Dodge, right? So,
Hey,
for anybody
screw you all.
No, for anybody who's married with children, you know what I mean. So like this. So this was the guy. I'm gonna get into because you guys don't know it. I used to be a thespian. You know what I'm saying. So I'm going to get into the role of the suicidal hobo.
Go ahead.
I'm in the bus. I smell bad. I got 97 cents. And I've been looking for 3 cents for like 5 days to get this Taco Bell food.
Oh my god.
Can't get it. But I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get my next big score.
Damn.
What's my motivation? You know what I mean?
But a truck though.
Listen. Because his license was already suspended, right? I believe something like that.
Yeah, that's what the cop told me afterward. His
for years.
License has been suspended for years. Doesn't have money.
So,
and remember, I had told Andre about this that they had given him a citation. They actually gave him
a ticket.
They actually gave him 2 citations. 2 citations for this. One for not being.
That's messed up. You get hit by a truck and then you get a ticket.
Boo! And what is your name? Why are you ambulance? No, the ambulance is on its way. You're getting a citation for reckless endangerment of yourself.
Disturbing the
reckless.
That's basically what he got. The police report said that he got a citation for pedestrian not in a crosswalk and pedestrian
run across the street. Definitely
this is exactly what it says, and apparently there is a what is it called? The number that they have for this, the state statute or whatever. Pedestrian leaving a place of safety. I'm guessing they meant the median.
Yeah.
Because it's not illegal to cross the road. It's just if you're gonna run out in front of the street, you better make sure you're not leaving that place when there's a car crash.
Yeah, because I think if you would have, because I don't think anybody's really gonna take that much time to go on the median to hit somebody. So yeah,
unless Crazy Taxi.
well, yeah. Well, I mean, there are always exceptions to the rule.
Or any Grand Theft Auto. But so back to my motivation, right?
All right, go ahead.
So I'm riding this bus. I've been riding this bus for 3 hours. Just searching for my next prey. And just when I think all hope
it's gone.
I mean, I've seen a Corvette. I've seen a brand new 2015 Chevy Impala. I've seen Cadillac CTSs. I even saw a Phantom. But just when I thought all hope was lost for the day, I saw this Dodge truck, and I pulled a lever. I was like, and then everybody on the bus like, let me off this bitch right now. He's like pressing the button. Beep, 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 beep. He's like at the doors ready to get off and everything. He's like,
stop has been. Stop.
He's like, I need to get off
the goddamn
before the light turns red. And he stalks himself. He's like, okay, hobo, we can do this. We can do this. This is what we do. Insurance fraud.
Be like, we done been here before.
Yeah,
exactly.
Been here before.
So he Assassin's Creed like.
Nice pep talk.
Yeah.
He Assassin's Creed like
talking himself up again in my car.
He Assassin's Creed like goes to the edge, Metal Gear style, and waits for the perfect time to strike.
Lord.
He runs out.
Runs out like he's playing Call of Duty.
He makes eye contact.
That's what kills me. He like looked at you, you looked at him, he looked at you, and then he's like, yes. Gonna try something.
We're gonna do it. He's like, I'll play deer caught in the headlights. That'll be my excuse. You know what I mean? But then he swerves. He's like, shit, I was too fast. He backpedals. He goes back.
Oh damn!
He's like, chessmate. King me. He swerves again. Damn it. At the last desperate attempt, he throws his body
in desperation.
Hopefully his hand will go and it rolls up on the dash on the windshield, and you just know that even though him getting hit by the side of the car, because he got hit by the side of the car, not even the front. So he got hit by the side of the car and rolls up the windshield. Even though it only took about 4 or 5 seconds, you know, victory. In his mind, he had to be like, as he was getting hit by the truck, which was going probably 20 miles an hour, trying to brake, rolling up the side of the windshield, he had like angels had to be singing in his head like, la, 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 la.
Dang.
And finally, he hit his goal. He met his goal.
Ladies and gentlemen, that play-by-play was brought to you by
Exactly.
Red K. Wollie Mopped.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, just too bad when the police got there, it did. All that was just practice because he got fucked up.
Mr. Overachiever.
Hey, that's one of those situations where after it happens, you're sitting there like,
I fucked up.
yep. There's no better way to put it.
I think you really
He thought it was
did.
a win. He thought it was a win.
He thought it was a win, but let me tell you something. It was almost embarrassing sitting there trying to help the guy. I was on the phone with dispatch the whole time. Now, not only did this man run out in front of my car, get hit by a car, he was completely conscious afterward, rolled himself up onto the road.
Damn! Hey,
That's me.
Exactly. That's exactly how
gonna give you niggas money.
Everything broken.
My neck and my back, my neck and my back.
No, he didn't say that.
I'm suing for $10,000. But we can settle on court right now. For
right.
3 beers and 2 Coronas.
Yeah. It was definitely difficult dealing with everything. Adrenaline finally came down, shaking. Couldn't even take my insurance back. I admit that. I did make it to work on time. Silver lining. So
Way to stay committed to the job, sir. Way to stay committed. Way to stay committed.
Did make it to work on time.
He made it to work on time too. He's trying to get that money.
Yeah,
I don't know. He did not make it to work on time. He made it to the hospital on time. But
he was on work on
Now
time.
he was on work on time.
He was working overtime. He finally found his prey.
And unfortunately, it was not the payday he was expecting.
Just imagine him 2 hours prior, still on the bus, just like, this is never going to get done today. I prayed. But what do you do?
I think what was more terrifying was trying to explain it to my mother afterwards. So
hey, Mom.
Check this out.
I killed the hobo.
Nah, I didn't.
Or at least
didn't go down like that.
At least I know I hit a hobo.
He wasn't a veteran. It's okay.
No, didn't go down like that. Left her voicemail. It was
If you live in
real
Daytona,
calm.
you get that.
Real
I
calm
just
and
wanna let you
soothing.
know.
I'm okay.
I'm fine.
There was an accident. Call me later. She calls me up. What happened? It's like, so this guy ran out in front of my car and I hit him, and she immediately thinks he's in a vehicle because
Right.
she doesn't think that's even
So
possible.
mom instinct kicks in. She's in pure
No,
panic mode.
mom's instinct was, so I don't understand. He was in the car and rolled out in front of you and you hit his trunk or something? Like, that's how she asked it to me. And
Oh,
I'm like,
okay.
no, Mom. Literally, a gentleman ran out in front of my car and I hit him with my vehicle. She goes, you ran someone over?
I think NBA Jam would
that
call
would be
that.
that would be the technical term. Yes, Mom.
I
Yes.
tried to play it off. I'm like, no, Mom, I didn't run him over. I just hit him with the car. I didn't actually run him over.
Because technically, it's not like you eyed
It's
out.
okay.
You
He
rolled,
bounced
zoomed
off.
in
He
for
rolled
him.
over the car.
He rolled off the car. We're good.
He
I
does
think-
it-
I think we were playing NBA Jam. We would call that boom shakalaka.
Boom shakalaka.
And she's like, oh my God, is he okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Thanks, Mom. Like, thanks for the support here. I'm not traumatized or anything.
Yeah,
thing,
like
good
I'm really
thing.
not. Just saying. It's funny that you bring that up because me got into an accident last year. We were driving down Mason, and you know where Sunnyland
Street
Park
names.
is.
Yep.
You know how traffic is kind of congested there when people need to turn. Well, the person that was in front of us stopped on the brakes. So we stop on the brakes. Next thing I know, we get hit from the back. I mean, hard as hell.
boom boom.
God.
You know, I was sitting in the passenger seat. My dog was driving. My dog held on to the steering wheel as the impact hit.
That was
Tony,
ended up
that, that,
That feeling is
He
the
ended
worst
like
feeling.
he ended up
Just
hurting his shoulder real bad.
That feeling's the worst feeling.
there
you
goes
know,
that football crack.
And
That crunch sound.
now
And
this is
that's
now this is
what I
now this is
heard.
hey now this is the BS about that. The person that hit us was a 19-year-old stripper. It gets worse. It gets worse. Because if that is a 19-year-old stripper, that's bad enough.
Male stripper?
No, female stripper. But this is why it's bad. Not only was she driving in a vehicle that wasn't hers,
damn.
she didn't even have a damn driver's license.
Good job.
Now this is where the BS really kicks in.
She was gonna suck the
Just don't call the cops and suck your dick. Like, whoa.
Nah.
What?
No,
I'm
This
sorry.
is how
she was
this
gonna blow off her dick.
Yeah.
hey, sir, I love that one line. Sir. But the police officer in the situation that came as soon as the accident occurred, instead of him doing what he needed to do as far as, processing her or making sure that we're even okay,
Right.
because we're the ones that are effed up in the situation,